Iain Lee. Absolute Radio.
I wish I could say I made that myself. I didn't. I nicked that off the cassette boy. Davis, you need to come and set up a microphone for her. There's a microphone for her. The lady. Don't talk. We can't hear you, woman. We could be involved in a panic situation this evening because I don't know if you heard the last show. I weren't really listening, but it's on in the background. We have to listen. Set up a microphone for her. Do it. Do it. You dirty boy. I don't know.
Hello.
There we go. That's her. Get back into your box, Davis. Get back. Get back in there. Line 2, what do you want?
I want to talk to Delicious Davis.
Yeah, he's going into his box.
Yo, Delicious.
Why are you calling him Delicious?
That man's delicious. I want topless photos. Yo, Delicious, page me, man.
He's talking to you, Davis.
I know he is. It's filthy.
Yeah,
It's
all right,
disgusting.
Delicious.
Disgusting.
I like how he says it.
Delicious Davis.
Yeah, you know.
He is a dirty boy today. He's got his... Stand up a minute, Davis. His shirt...
Unbuttoned.
Undo that top button. Undo it.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit Latino
There
almost.
we
Getting
go.
my chest out.
Oh, yeah.
He is delicious, Rob, now you
You've
mention
been leaving
it.
filthy messages for me on the answer phone as well, I noticed.
Yeah, Delicious. I'll be paging you later.
Yeah, baby.
Davis, Byrne, have you been, like, smoking drugs or something, or drinking heavily?
I like Davis. I've decided I'm going to cut my losses with you and Lady
God.
Farfar. It's all about the Delicious now.
Lady Farfar.
Okay, well, thanks for calling, Rob.
Bye!
There we go. That's not a wonderful... hang on a second. Let's see what line... line 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with Absolute Baseball. In last night's action, it was Toronto over Oakland 4-2, the Mets over Milwaukee 1-0, Boston over Baltimore 6-4, and wait for it, Cleveland over the Yankees 22-4. Tonight it's the Phillies against the Padres, so till next Sunday, see you in the bullpen.
Tata, I'm suspecting Alan Caddick may have died in a sinister bombing incident because he's not called in. He's normally very prompt. Let's see if... Line 3, is this Alan Caddick? It's hard to tell from that evidence alone, but...
Sounds a bit poorly.
Yeah, Caddick may be dead. These people... Hey, listen, people die, you know. Let's hope he isn't, 'cause it's going to look
Things
bad.
happen.
Things happen. You're back, woman?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a headache for 3 weeks now. At what point should I start getting worried?
I'd say 2 weeks ago.
3 weeks is a long time for a headache, man.
Yeah.
I'm taking, like, Nurofen every day, and that's bad.
That is bad.
That is bad for you. I'm actually going to see the doctor. This could be the last time you ever see me. I'm going to go and see the doctor on
You
Tuesday.
and Alan could be joined in, you know,
Death.
better places.
We could be joined in worse places than this, but I could be dying.
Are you drinking enough water?
Yeah, well...
Enough sleep? You getting enough sleep?
I'm sleeping terribly. I watched a Korean horror film last night, The Tale of Two Sisters, and I dreamt that my sister was trying to murder me.
Oh, no.
And so I slept terribly. And my girlfriend...
Two sisters, though. You've only got one, though.
He said one.
You said the film was called A Tale of Two Sisters, but
Right.
only your sister was trying to murder you. Do you have
because
another sister?
No, I've only got one sister.
But that was his dream. It's not what happened in the film.
What, I don't understand what bit of that you didn't get, you muppets, for God's sakes. It was obvious, wasn't it? There was one girl...
it was actually obvious.
Thank you.
You were describing
Causing
yourself as a woman,
problems.
though. Two sisters.
No, why have I mentioned I'm a woman? I watched the film with two Korean sisters, and I've got one sister. I couldn't create a second sister. You got me angry now. I've got a headache again.
And never were you a woman in that story at all?
No, not at all. I was a fear of my life. But I was woken up at 5:30, and I was grateful to be woken up at 5:30 because I was terrified. But I've got a headache for 3 weeks now, and this is I want to say it's...
Yeah.
It is. It's awful. Let's quickly go for these calls. Line 1, what do you want? Hello? Sorry? Okay, right, let's try, line 2, yes? Oh, Jesus H. Christ. The H stands for Harry. No, thank you. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I have things to say. What have we... we're giving away modes of transport today. What do you want, woman?
I'd like, MG BGT Roadster.
You're going for a specific type of car, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on. So Eloise...
Old school. It's no tax on those cars as well.
MG BGT...
Roadster.
Roadster, okay. Davis, Delicious, what do you want?
Can I have a Route Master bus? Because they're not in business
You
anymore.
can have it, man, yeah. Okay. Route Master. I'm having, the helicopters.
Wow.
I'm having them.
I shot too low, really.
Yeah,
didn't I?
you totally shot too
I
low.
could have
You went
gone
a
for like
specific car.
private jet.
The thing is,
Concorde.
when someone phones up and says, "Yeah, I want cars,"
Yeah.
they're going to own your ass.
They are, aren't they?
They're going to own your ass.
So I've gone for one, and it's a really old, decrepit.
And they're
going to
own you, and they could say, "Well,
Can
do you
I
know what?
change?
No, you can't. It's locked in
Can
now.
I not go for a Concorde?
It's in stone.
It's locked in, i.e., it's written down in pen.
Why don't you push the 7-second delay dump button, then we'll pretend it never existed, and I can say another one.
30 seconds. Oh, 0330 123 1215. By the way, you may have heard the last show. That's what I was saying. It was all to cock because there is something wrong with Absolute Radio, Ultimate Radio, as it's now called. It's collapsing around our ears. So if you hear this, right, that means that this studio has died, and we're having to move upstairs. So if you hear this. Not only is it a crap song, it means that the studio is in meltdown, dear listener.
Whoa.
Simple as that. 0330. You can start taking these calls now, Davis. Earn your pay. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but I'm enjoying it. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number, should you wish to give us a call. We're giving away modes of transport. And what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. Who's the most famous member of your family? Doesn't have to be, like... You don't have to say, I'm my cousin is Zac Efron.
Yeah.
I know who Zac Efron is. He's the fella on the bus. You don't have to say the Zac Efron, but just who is the most famous member of your family for whatever reason? I hadn't heard this. I didn't know there was vocals in it. Never mind, it'll do me. 0330 123 1215. Them's the first ones. Oh! And in about 20 minutes or so, we're going to be talking to the loser who I'm going to be wrestling on Tuesday the 28th of April. We're going to get this pathetic excuse for a man on the radio, and we're going to take him down to Chinatown using words. Didn't really think that sentence through properly. Basically, I'm going to put him in his place and make him cry, and hopefully he'll back out because he's too scared to come and fight me on Tuesday the 28th of April. It's happening. And if you want to come along... What the hell? I'm going to give away... I've just made this up. I've not told anyone, including security. I'm giving away 4 golden tickets to see the wrestling. If you can be in central London on Tuesday the 28th at 1pm, I'm giving away 4 golden tickets. It's going to be a good show today. Set your tapes going now, bootleggers. Yes, so we're talking about what could be causing my headaches, and we're hoping it's glasses, not a tumour.
Yeah, it's definitely glasses. You said yourself, you've been reading loads.
But I'm reading a book. Where's the book? This is a fantastic book.
I'm getting it from your little satchel.
Davis, are we allowed to play? Are we? Hang on, what's the music policy here at Ultimate? Are we allowed to play Fleetwood Mac? Is that an Ultimate? Yes, we're playing Fleetwood Mac later on. He gave me a thumbs up. I'm reading Storms: My Life with Lindsay Buckingham and Fleetwood Mac by Carol Ann Harris. Now it's one of those kind of kiss and tell, but let me.
Right.
It's basically she went out with him for a few years, so she feels that she can write about him taking lots of drugs. That's what it's all about. But it's there was a great bit I was reading on the train. I meant to read it. Just bear with me.
So she writes a book about someone else's life.
Yeah. Bear with me, dear listener. I found this. Oh, this is it. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. At once, it was clear to me what Lindsay essentially was. Half man and half pure music. Savage, unformed, and fundamentally dangerous. I knew as I stood and watched him play that if I wanted the first half, I'd have to nurture and protect the second, inner half of Lindsay. The part that was sheer musical genius. No matter what it might cost me personally. But as those words kept ringing through my head, I'll never do anything that will come between Lindsay and his music. I made a vow to live by this commandment. The alternative, I realised, would be a life without Lindsay. Something I couldn't even begin to think about. The love I felt for him was such that life without him would no longer be worth living. And then she goes to talk about him doing loads of cocaine and having sex. So, you know,
I love how you read that out as well. So
dramatic. We'll have some. We'll play some. What are they called? Fleetwood Mac. Yes, we'll play some of them a bit later on, and we'll have readings from
Very
that.
apt, yeah.
You can go your own way. How do I make songs come up on here?
Shall I run round?
You better run. Yeah, come round. We'll have it next, actually. Let's do it. Make the... Where's the blue thing that makes the songs come up? Don't touch that. No, one of those.
Which one?
That one of those. No, that's not it. Your fingers are too fat. You've got fat fingers. You've got like Elton John's fingers.
I've got chubby fingers, haven't I?
You're like Elton John. Elton John's fingers are like chipolata sausages. You've made all of the music. Everything has disappeared. It's almost time for this. We're getting close to hitting that. What have you done, woman?
I don't know what I've done.
You've ballsed it up even more. Oh, no, that's not it. Don't worry, dear listener, we'll get there. Ah, well, we're back to where we were. That's no worse than we were. OK, well, that's no worse than we were, so that's something.
What were you trying to do there?
Get up the blue thing that lets me choose songs by typing in letters.
See the thing that says a little disc there on the top, the 3 discs?
Oh, yeah, the 3 discs.
Just touch that.
Oh, you stupid woman. Look, then you can type. What are they called? Fleet.
Yeah, in the artist bit, go there.
This is the artist section.
No, the reason I'm struggling tonight is because no one's listening. Apparently, Russell Brand's doing a show on a radio station somewhere else,
that's right.
so no one's listening. Let's have the one I know.
Which one would you like?
Well, there's a lot there, aren't there?
Yeah.
Let's have Go Your Own Way. Can we have that?
Do you want me to
I
put that in?
I just drag it over, don't I? I've got it. Bye, Prince. Hello, Fleetwood Mac. It's as simple as that. Pop is great. Anyway, it is random because I may be dying with a headache that's lasted 3 weeks, so let's enjoy it. Gary from Catford is on the line. Gary, yes, hello there.
Good evening.
Good evening, Gary. You're taking on the serious tone. Let's get some. Let's get some serious music.
Serious point.
Here comes some serious music.
Thank you.
Okay, Gary, what can we do for you?
Fantastic.
Yes.
I'd like to tell you what vehicle I'd like to choose.
Oh yes, okay. We're giving.
Sorry, just clearing the throat.
Just cover the mouthpiece when you do it, mate.
Well,
we're giving away modes of transport this evening. Okay. Delicious has gone for the Routemaster. I've written Roadmaster. What an idiot. Let me. That's the thing. I have gone for helicopter. Delicious Davis. Yes, that's his new name.
Oh, him.
Yes, I've gone for helicopter. Eloise has gone for the MGB GT Roadster. Posh. What would you like, Gary?
I'm not sure of the name, but you know that thing that they use on train tracks when there's no trains and two people just push a thing up?
Oh, yeah. No, I was watching some Laurel and Hardy today, and they're famous for using those things. What are they called?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd like them.
Okay, I'm going to... Now, I don't know how I'm going to put this on the internet, but I'm going to... as we don't know the word for it...
a trolley of some sort.
I'm going to have to draw it. That's the only way... Hang on a minute.
Wouldn't that be good if you could use Google by drawing things?
I'm going to... yeah, it would
like
be,
in Paintbrush.
There we go.
Yeah.
And
do they still use that little push-down pulley thingy? I know what it is.
They must do, because Gary's heard of it. Gary, you've got it, and I will find out some way of drawing that and getting it on the list when it goes up on the website, which it will do at some point within the next 5 years. That's a guarantee.
5 years? Well, I'll just write that down.
Now, Gary, you're already coming to the wrestling on the Tuesday the 28th, aren't you?
That's right, yes.
Well done. I've got 4 other golden tickets to give away.
I'm looking forward to bringing my big foam finger.
Yeah, no, that's going to be funny. I like those foam fingers. They're great fun.
But well, the ceiling in the dojo is quite low, so...
Ian's 6'7". Come on,
yes,
why are you going to get him in there?
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Hey, listen, the guy I'm going to be fighting is a guy called Matt. Right? Let me get his stats for you. I've got his stats here. Tonight's show is going to be very laid back, but one of the best ones, I guarantee it. His first sentence. Now, this did fill me with fear, but I read beyond it. I actually trained as a pro wrestler about 6 years ago.
Hello.
Hey, tough guy. Hey,
in trouble.
Hey, tough guy. Hang on a minute. We need some proper music for this. Hey, tough guy.
New Yorkie music.
You think you're tough guy? Hang on.
I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah.
You're from
How
where,
you
Gary?
doing?
From nowhere, from the...
Oh, okay. This is what we got.
Oh,
I actually trained as a pro wrestler about 6 years ago, so I have a certificate. He says, I have a certificate. My stats. Matt, the pain early. Hometown. Stings. Age, 24. Height, 5'10". Short ass. Weight, 168 pounds. Finisher, elbow to the face. Trash talking, keep growing the beard, because once I'm finished with you, you'll need all the stubble you have to make you feel like a man. What a knob.
Hey.
Matt is going down. He'll be on the phone in about 15 minutes, Gary, so we should be destroying him. Gary, I'm going to go because we're going to play some Fleetwood Mac.
I look forward to... Is it to Go Your Own Way?
It is. Let me find another passage from the book, too. Let's find a passage that...
You can go
That's
okay.
lovely,
That
Gary.
is lovely, Gary. So you keep singing that while I find a passage from the book.
You can go your own way.
It's very high.
Hang on a second.
I'm holding...
What are you holding?
But it's like hold music. Honest.
Well, keep going, then.
You can go your own... It's the only bit I know, though.
I was going to say, any more
Start with the opening line.
Loving
you isn't the right thing to do.
Loving you is the right thing.
All right,
to
you
do.
can shut up now because I've got.
Oh,
I've got
okay,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
found it, yeah.
I just found a bit. This is a random bit. This is from Storms, My Life with Lindsay Buckingham and Fleetwood Mac, Carol Ann Harris. It's wonderful.
I'm listening.
But it couldn't be helped, and only time would tell how the band was going to deal with Lindsay's plan for the new album. I sent up a silent prayer that everything would work itself out and focused on taking care of the deeply shaken man beside me. I jumped up, turned on all the lights and ordered us both a light dinner. While we waited for room service, I ran a hot bath for Lindsay, turned down the bed, and gave him his Dilantin. I think that's a drug. His face was so pale, so full of sorrow that it almost broke my heart to look at him. In the days that followed on the plane and at the shows, the atmosphere was one of ever-changing levels of unspoken indifference, iciness and resentment, depending on the mood of the other band members. No one talked about what everyone knew. Lindsay's conversation with Mick had, for now, been left up in the air to be resolved once they were off the road. We were relieved. Neither Lindsay nor I had been looking forward to the aftermath of his bombshell decision. And for now, at least, it seemed we'd been given a reprieve. Quiet hostility we could deal with. It beat a bloodbath any friggin' day. She actually says friggin'. See you later, Gary.
Hello.
Almost as an aside, Lindsay casually informed me that his wisdom teeth were impacted and he had to have oral surgery. I looked at him in concern. That's why he looked so pale. Why didn't he tell me sooner that his mouth was hurting him? I nudged Lindsay with my elbow and he followed my gaze and winked at me as I whispered into my ear. Pretty cool, huh? This audience makes the AMAs look like a poor man's barbecue. Hey, check it out! Here comes Kenny Rogers. Don't laugh, because where you were... Look, we're late. We're late for the ads. Where you were dicking around with this? The button for the ads has gone now. Hang on, no, we can do that. It's not that one. It's not that one. Is it that one? No, that's made that break. Ah!
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. You could save time and money on your car insurance, so you can get a life. Get Swift Covered. Conditions apply.
Absolute Radio.
Record. Iain Lee. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
The reason we're listening to this song is because it's going to be the entrance music from Matt the Pain Early. What limp name is that? What kind of limp name is that?
The Pain.
The Pain. I'm early for the pain.
I reckon he's got a walk as well, like
Strut.
Yeah, or like something with his arms.
A swagger.
He'll be doing one of these walks where it's like the left arm is like swinging.
Yeah, a little limp.
Look at that.
doing that.
Ian is walking around the
What's the
studio,
general?
swinging his arms.
Yeah, but I'm going to walk in normally, right, like a normal person. He's going to be... Anyway, he's on the line now. You all right, girl?
You all right, mate?
Yeah, how's it going, Matt?
Yeah, I've been hearing all the stuff you've been talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that.
Well, why not happy, fella? What's wrong?
Well, I don't know. It's just you're just a lanky streak of bacon, and you're gonna squeal like a pig, mate.
Listen,
you're gonna squeal like a pig.
Fighting talk.
He knows the rules that you're not allowed to swear, okay?
I like
and
the
well done that for abiding.
Just about.
But the best he can come up with is bacon.
Streaky bacon.
Squeal like a pig.
Lanky streak of bacon. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Matt. What makes you think you're going to come close to pinning me down for the count of three?
Well, I just think that it's you don't give the podcast listeners enough of a shout out. So I'm doing it for the podcast listeners. Really,
I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. He's not a real listener. He's one of the people who can't be bothered to listen when the show is on. Come and look at this picture. There's a picture of him. Oh no, is this him? Did you send him a picture? No, that's not him. That's someone else.
Ian, the man who's going to be counting the three, your referee,
Matt
Baker's on the line as well.
Oh, we got the referee, Matt Baker!
Hello there, sir.
Hello, Matt, how you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm fine. We're just getting a picture of him. Here we go. This is the picture of the dude that we're...
Hello, Matt. Hello, Matt, how are you?
Look at the state of him!
Good, thanks, mate, good.
He's wearing a French Connection hoodie and he's got no eyes! I can beat him easily!
Here comes the fighting talk
He
now.
looks
Come
like
on.
He looks like some kind... You look like an idiot, Matt. The wrestler, not the referee, just so we...
Hood.
he just called you an
and the
idiot,
cap.
Matt. No, it was you.
No, this is all confusing now because I made a terrible mistake here. Radio Basic, I've got two people of the same name who are going to be involved in a very serious...
Matt.
OK, so Matt, the referee, Matt.
Yes.
Can you tell us your qualifications in the world of refereeing, please?
I was a professional wrestler for 10 years. I've wrestled many a match.
Fantastic. OK. And Matt, the Pain...
Yeah, call me the Pain. Call me the Pain.
I'll call you what I want to call you, baby cakes. do you really think you stand a chance against me on Tuesday the 28th?
Yeah, definitely. I've got the certificate and everything.
He's got a certificate.
I'll give you a certificate, Ian.
He's got... Yeah, well, I can print a certificate off, mate. I've got a computer.
It now.
Thank you. Matt, listen, man, I'm not being funny, right? You're coming on my territory, my turf. I'm older, I'm taller, I'm wiser, I'm stronger, I'm fitter, I'm better looking than you, I've got better hair than you, I've got better clothes than you, I've got a better team behind me than you. I am taking you down to a little place I like to call Chinatown.
Yeah, you keep saying that. You keep saying, oh, Chinatown.
Yes.
Well, I don't care. Think of a better thing to say. You know, we can all quote Robert De Niro.
Hang on, your comeback is think of a better thing to say. Well, why don't you think of a better thing to say and then say it to me?
Good. No, I'm on national radio. I can't say anything bad.
If I could just say something at this point.
Yes, referee.
Earlier today, myself and Iain bullied a 12-year-old American boy.
We did do this.
And it was very impressive. Ian was very impressive.
I was good. I tell you what happened.
We're trying it out. We're trying out your lines on a 12-year-old boy.
This was very, very bizarre. I was playing on the Xbox with a good friend of mine, a Watco, and we were playing Left 4 Dead, shooting zombies. And then some bloke came on, right? Who was talking a bit funny like that. And then he suddenly went, "Is that Watco? Are you Ian Watkins who does a show on Mansfield FM?" And he went, "Yeah." He went, "Oh, hang on, is that Ian Lee?" And it turns out that this was the guy that I'd booked as the referee, and he just stumbled into a game with his slightly annoying voice, and we didn't even know it. It was amazing and beautiful, wasn't it, Ref?
Well, where did the 12-year-old boy come from?
A bit like Frank Sidebottom there.
There was blimey! there was a 12-year-old boy also playing, and
did you all gang up on him? Did you bully him?
We did. Yes, we did.
What?
Yes,
How? He's so mean. We
kept shooting him. We kept shooting him. And to the point where we went, I've had enough of this, and he left. So it was, but he had an American accent, which was.
Even more.
At this point, could we just say thank you very much to the Third Space for lending us their dojo?
Oh yes, we're doing it. We're doing it in the Third Space in a dojo.
Is it a hippie gym, isn't it? Or something
it's a hippie gym, but I've been there actually. It's very, very good there, and
Swanky.
we've got mats, and have we got a lady in tight gold hot pants, Davis, holding up like cards?
That's just the last piece of the jigsaw that needs organising.
Okay, well, so we can stop there.
You're assuming, of course, there'll be rounds here.
No, it's going to be what it's going to be. We need to talk about this, Matt, Ref, but I think it's just going to be one long fight, and the winner will be three shoulders pinned down for the count of three.
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
We will discuss that.
Oh, is it going to be Eloise and me in one corner and Matt and his posse in another corner?
Matt, you got any mates to bring along, or is it just going to be your mum? Is your mum coming?
I could ask her. No, I'll probably bring some of my mates down. Yeah, definitely. I've got an entourage on that.
All right, you can bring down like 3, 4, 5 of your mates and bring your entourage. Let's see what they do, because I've got.
Are we selling tickets? Are we going to split the money?
Selling.
Split the money. Oh, this boy's got a lot to learn about Ultimate Radio. No, let's just say, Matt, this is all being done off of my own back, all right? So there'll be no money. But I can guarantee you there will be a trophy for the winner. Oh, yes. You can buy them in cobblers, so that's
Have we had it engraved?
Yeah, no. It's spelled E-A-R-L-Y.
Yes, OK. Well, get lost, Matt. Maybe can we speak to you next Sunday before, just in case you want to bottle out or something?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Goodbye, you loser.
Love you.
Yeah, whatever, it's gone. Ref, thank you for that.
No worries. Can I have a mode of transport?
Oh, yeah, of course you can. Let me see. Yes, we're giving away the modes of transport. I'm just going to call you Ref from now on. Yes, Ref?
I will take that flimsy time travel wheel from Lost.
Oh, yes! Oh, by the way, Fandango, just switch off. Don't listen to that bit. Time travel wheel from... We're getting towards the end of Season 3 in our house, and we are loving it. Ref, I'll speak to you soon.
Good man.
Ta-ta, there we go. Good man indeed. Good man indeed. Anyone who encourages me to bully a 12-year-old American. It was online. Doesn't count. It's not
They're
real
all right
bullying.
by you.
We'll get someone will complain to off. Well, I was listening to Iain Lee on Absolute Radio, and he was condoning bullying. It wasn't going around giving him dead arms or anything, or spitting in his face.
No Chinese burns.
No Chinese burns. But if he'd been in the room, I would have done. Right, so that's that. It's Tuesday the 28th of April. We've got 4 golden tickets to give away. Don't email in asking for them. Phone in if you want to come. Have the guts to phone in.
Phone in, yeah. You can't just turn up willy-nilly.
You've got the text machine up there, haven't you?
Yeah.
There's some mental woman.
Yeah, I know.
Give her a call.
Are you sure?
Give her a call.
Really?
If it's Barnes, cut her off, but give her a call. She talks like that. Give her a call.
I think it might be Mr. Naughty, actually.
There's
He's been on the phone already tonight.
We'll give it a call. There's a text coming up. Hello again. Call me so we can talk. My sexy voice wants you. Lullaby. You will find my voice very hot indeed. Answer the phone. I'm calling now.
Shall we do it live?
Yeah, go on.
Let's go.
There's another text. Why are you the only DJ not to like playing music and to fill the evening with this drivel? Half the things you say are incorrect. No, they're not. And the rest is some garbled rubbish. You hear every Friday night at closing time of men... yeah. And then he just calls me a knob. Simon Lomas. Simon, very rude. Use punctuation and maybe we'll get somewhere. Call in, Simon, if you have a problem. Let's call this...
Oh, it's ringing.
Okay, can I drag that there while it's ringing?
No, it doesn't ring.
Okay, we'll see this. It's going to be a very sexy voice.
It is. It's going to be a very sexy voice, though. They're not picking up.
Hello, Absolute Radio. Please call me. My sexy voice wants you.
Try and get it on the mic so you can hear the moment. Can you hear the ringing?
No.
No, I can hear a cat purring. That's all I can hear.
Can't you put it straight to air?
No. They're not picking up. They bottled it.
Oh, they bottled it. Well, let's play this, Don. Carolina Lyard, what do you know about her, Eloise?
Not a lot.
We'll have a listen, shall we?
Yeah.
It's good so far. Better than that Bat for Lashes. That was awful.
I like that.
Wait, I'm wrong. This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Just having a chat there with the lady. Sorry, I forgot your name again.
It's Eloise.
Eloise, the lady about pensions there. That's
it's
what
very exciting.
Yeah, so you're missing all the pension chat here, Davis.
It sounds crazy in there.
Get this right, I live on 15% of what I earn. This is true, okay? So I earn 100% of what I earn, okay? 15% goes to agent, 50% goes on tax, 20% goes on pension, 15% I live on. And that pays mortgage, bills. Admittedly, I do earn £20,000 a week, so it's still quite a lot of money, but it's,
so it's not so bad after all.
It's not so bad after all.
No, you're going to Waitrose and not to Lidl.
Oh, I would never go to Lidl. I don't go... I know... I'm a Tesco's man. What are you, Davis?
There's a Tesco opening at the end of my road, so I'm going to go to Tesco from now on.
Okay. Eloise?
I'm a Tesco, but I'm forced to go to a Sainsbury's. But I don't mind a Sainsbury's.
Who forces you? What, Sainsbury's turn up with guns? You will come to our shop! Move!
It's the closest one, and I'm lazy.
If I were really rich, I would be a Marx's man, because the food...
It's a nice treat from time to time.
It's so expensive.
I just get sucked in by the adverts.
You did what?
Get sucked in by the adverts.
Oh, goodness, it's hard to tell with these headphones. Right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We are giving away modes of transport. So far, the lady has... I don't know why I'm calling you that, but it's sticking.
The lady.
I'm actually going to call you that from now on.
I like having to write it down to remember that simple word.
So, do you know what? I lost my car this week. I lost my car because I didn't... in the old days...
Do you not remember where you parked it?
No. I didn't. And this used to happen a lot in the old days. When you're a student and things are passed around, you forget. But so we were driving to it all links in. We were driving to Brighton to see David Byrne from the Talking Heads. What a wonderful concert that was. Yeah. He had dancers and everything. It was he came out in the first 5 minutes. It's just him chatting. And he said, maybe I should start this now. And he started. It was wonderful. But so we're driving there. And I said, I'll drive. Don't you worry. We came out of the flat and we turned right. And I said, I think I've parked around the corner. We're carrying the sat-nav. So I thought... You're
carrying the sat-nav to find your car?
No, I know. For the journey, you silly lady. Right. But so then, as we got to where I thought the car was, I thought, no, the car's not here. And so I thought, I drove it this morning, so I had to go and get it MOT'd. So I parked it outside... Oh, nuts, I've left it at Highgate Tube, and I parked it at Highgate Tube. I'd left it there. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Absolute balls. So why am I saying that? Oh, yeah, so my memory's terrible. The number of times today, 4 times I've walked into a room and gone...
What did I go in here for? And you have to walk back out.
It's this
That
headache.
never works.
It's the headache. Anyway, so what... yes, so the lady has chosen the MGBG... ATG Roadster.
ABC.
Delicious has chosen the Routemaster. I've chosen the helicopter. Gary from Catford has chosen one of them.
I like that.
It's called a hand cart, apparently, according to one of our listeners.
I'm more like the...
It's the hand cart, my bum. And the ref has chosen the time travel wheel from Lost, which is very exciting. Let's go to... Gaynor, I know you've not called in about it, but which mode of transport would you like?
Which what?
Yes. Why... Why have you called in, love?
It was about the famous people.
OK, who's the most famous member of your family?
Well, I've got 3.
Oh, OK. Well, but you've got to pick the most famous one.
The most famous one? Well, I suppose my dad.
OK, why is your dad the most famous member of your family?
Because he was in Wings, Paul McCartney in Wings.
Whoa. Hang on a minute. Your dad's not Denny Lane, is it?
No.
Oh, we nearly had it. So who was he then?
Harry Casey. He plays a saxophone.
Oh, well, hang on a minute.
Still the most famous member of her family.
No. Did he play on any hits?
Yeah, all of them.
Well, all of the ones that had a saxophone?
Yeah, Jet and...
Did he play on Jet?
Yeah.
Oh, I flipping love Jet. Jet's a fantastic song. My band does Jet, but we do it in Japanese. Yeah, we do. I wonder if I've got any... I don't think I've got any of my band doing it in Japanese. Hang on a second. Well, let me have a look. It was on my iPod. But, hang on a minute. Anybody who was even within a 5-mile radius of Jet being recorded gets my respect. What's his name again?
Harry Casey. He's on in the internet. Harry Casey, saxophonist.
I'm sure he is. Hang on a second. Oh, no, I haven't got Jet in Japanese. Oh, nuts. That's a shame. I've got Matthew and Son in Japanese, but that's not quite as effective. Gaynor, listen, you win our respect and indeed our love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling.
Bye.
There we go. Go on then. No.
I wanted to know the other two as well.
Gaynor.
Shall I call her back?
No, don't worry. The line's not been cut off. We'll just wait 7 seconds. Gaynor, if you're listening... pick up your phone, because we didn't get cut off, and we would like to know who the other two are, and that's very rude of me not to do it. So we'll just wait for her, because... I'm
just filling in the gaps until she rings back.
Beg your pardon?
Eh?
Oh, there she is!
Gaynor! Hey, it works! Who are the other two members of your family, then?
My mum, she was a backing singer. For T-Rex and Mott the Hoople and...
Right. And who's the third one?
My aunt.
My aunt?
My aunt.
Oh, your aunt, yeah. And
she used to look after Peter Cushing. And he left all his money. Which I have seen none of.
Oh, Gaynor, how old are you, Gaynor, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll be 42 this year.
I was going to say 42. Would you adopt me? I'll be honest, my mum's... The most famous person in my family is my mum's cousin. I don't believe this.
Yeah.
But my mum's cousin apparently arranged the theme tune to Fireball XL5.
What's that?
I wish I was a spaceman, the fastest guy alive, because I would fly around... I'm singing, universe in Fireball XL5. My heart is up in space, my feet are on the ground. My heart would be a fireball, That one.
That sounds scary. It could
what was
be
that
true.
for?
That was the theme tune to Fireball XL5.
I've never heard of it.
And apparently he also arranged the music for, who's the lady from EastEnders who just died? Wendy Richards.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He arranged the music for Come Outside. No! Come Outside. You know that song, don't you? He wants to have a bunk up with Ms. Brahms. He does. He wants to give her one. Anyway, Gaynor, thank you for that.
All right, then.
What a lovely lady and what a fantastic family. That's, Oh, I'm having fun tonight. I'll be honest. Can I be honest? Normally I hate this job. I really hate it. It's coming in, talking to people. It's miserable. But today, this noise is playing in my head. Yeah, this is the sound I'm hearing. The sound of triumph. The sound of people training to become policemen. We've arrived.
Talking of which...
Oh, Barry!
Howdy doody,
Barry.
Kenzie.
Well, listen, I've got new beds and new music and stuff, and I've got a song that you might like as your theme tune. Would you like to hear it?
Let's give it a go.
I had to pay 79 pence for this on the iTunes today, so I do hope you like it. But have a listen.
Good. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cop it soon. You might find me dead in the upstairs there's better. What a waste of money. 79 pence. And I may be dead tomorrow. You ain't got any sense.
Anyway, yes, Barry, so what can we do for you this evening?
Did you hear me singing along, or was that blotted out?
Yeah, we heard you singing along, yes.
You seem to like it rather too much, Barry.
Yeah,
it wasn't...
It's coming soon.
Good. Now,
anyway, Barry, you've called in.
Yes. Famous relatives.
So who's your most famous? We had a lady whose mum slept with wings, and her aunt finished off Peter Cushing, apparently, so...
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, no wonder he had them funny red eyes. I don't know. Anyway... it simply makes no sense at all, but let's move on. Now, my claim to fame...
Yes.
It's very late. My claim to fame
yes,
is, Margaret, you're going to love this. This really is flying out.
Yes.
Margaret's brother, Reg.
Yes.
Now, he was married to a lady called Catherine, and this is true, right? She had a brother, and remember England's famous 4-2 victory against the Germans, 1966?
Yes, I do, yes.
Ringing any bells?
Yeah, is it Nobby Styles?
Close.
Is it the other fella?
Nearly there, don't preempt. Building up to dramatic climax. Jeff Hurst on 2 goals. Yeah. We're winning 3-2. Yeah. He's streaking towards the goal. Was it Jeff Hurst? No, the famous commentary goes, some of the crowd are on the pitch.
Yeah.
He was one of the crowd on the pitch. One of the crowd on the... Oh, my God. What have I said?
That was terrible, Barry!
It was flipping appalling, and I was...
Barry, would you? Listen. Let's move on from that, because that was embarrassing for not only for you, for me, for the lady, for Delicious Davis, but also for Ultimate Radio. We are giving away modes of transport.
Yes.
Do you want one of those? Do you want those buggies that old people have? Do you? Should I give you that, or do you want something else? Buggy, electric wheelchair,
handcart.
Yeah, why not? Put me down for one.
A buggy.
Yeah, buggy.
Good lad. Anything else then, Barry?
I think it's best if I go.
Shall we never mention this again?
We'll just move on, just
Barry,
forget the whole thing.
Barry, now you've called in, you've raised an interest, something I wanted to talk to you about.
You can call and shoot.
We get on really well now, and you've been calling me at this station for 14, 15, 16 months, at the other station for 3 years.
Yes, a long time.
A very long time. And we've kind of got, kind of quite close, I think, as close as a caller and presenter can be, and you've exposed a lot of yourself to me, and I've done the same to you, and I'm sorry about that, and that was an accident.
We'll put that behind us.
I was thinking, you call every week, Barry.
Is this curtains?
I was just thinking maybe you should just back off a little bit. Maybe call once every 2 weeks, or every month, maybe. Just let the younger people come through.
You don't want me...
Just because I'm aware that Russell Brand's doing a show now at this time of night, and I want to get some of the younger... Go and phone up Russell Brand. I'm sure he'd love to talk to you, Barry.
You don't want me to phone them all?
Not really, no, mate.
Oh, God.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Good lads.
I suppose so.
I knew you'd understand, mate.
Yeah, it's probably best.
All right, Barry. Thank you for that, mate.
No, then...
You take care of yourself.
In a month or so, maybe...
Well, what are we now? April? If we say sort of mid to late June? Early July? August?
I'll speak to you in July, then.
2010?
No, then.
Good night, Barry.
No. Oh, dear.
It's just he's always on, and I want some younger people to come on and
freshen it up a bit.
He's in his 80s. It's not the ultimate demographic. Very excitingly, 0330 123 1215, by the way, is the telephone number. We've got some people who've been waiting for a long time. We'll get to them eventually, including Smudge, who's been waiting for 43 minutes. He's going to be waiting for at least another 10. But, so, playing Squeeze next. Went to see David Byrne in Brighton, as I've said already. I found my car eventually. The girlfriend had to drive because the car was too far away. And I got very excited, because in the I want to say lobby and foyer, but so I'm saying fobby.
Foyer.
In the fobby. In the fobby, there was a short, fat man with curtains going through the merchandise. Yeah. It was the short, fat one from the Squeeze. What's his name? Not Difford. Difford. It was Difford. And so I was saying to my girlfriend, "Just don't look over there. It's Chris Difford." And she looked was like really close to him. She went, "I don't see no one called Chris. Is there a Chris Difford? I don't see a Chris Difford." She was right in front of him. And then he left with a gorgeous bit of skirt on his arm. Ooh. And then Fatboy Slim was sat next to us as well.
Star-studded event.
It's not really a story, is it? It's just names. It's the Squeeze. Thank you.
The Monkees, brought to you by Kellogg's.
K-E-double-L-O-double good. Kellogg's best to you.
Iain Lee.
Hello.
Absolute Radio.
I know I've had this conversation on the air before, but I will have it again. I have a headache for 3 weeks now, which is I've looked up on the internet, and that's bad. No, it could be, or hopefully it's just that I need glasses. And I was saying to you, Eloise, I used to wear glasses.
Yeah.
But then my eyes got better.
And I said...
And that can happen.
How did they get better?
That can happen.
Surely you can't.
No, it can happen, because they stay straight. Well, you sometimes see kids that have got, like, eyes... I know it's a terribly offensive phrase. The eyes that go off, on one. They go off.
Yes.
So you don't know who you're looking at. You look at me or her. And they wear, like, thick milk bottle glasses.
Yeah,
and that pulls the eye in. Or sometimes they have one eye covered, and that pulls the eye in.
Once they take them off, it's still the same. On springs.
But okay, I'll tell you why I stopped wearing glasses. I stopped smoking weed, and that's and I could see again, and that was that. That was it. Suddenly everything was in focus. That was it. So, I see. Yeah. But
drugs would put things.
Drugs make things. This is why drugs are bad, kids, because it means you need glasses. But I've had my eyes tested since then, and I have been told that I have. 20/20 vision?
Yeah.
I have 30/30 vision. And you laugh at that.
I don't think it exists.
But it does. What does 20/20 vision mean?
That you've got 20 out of 20.
No, it doesn't. You've got perfect vision. You can see short-sighted, long-sighted. You can see everything around you.
I'm short-sighted, so I might have 15 out of 20.
I'm pointing to the lady. You're an idiot. I'm pointing to Delicious. You're an idiot. The 20/20 is the distance, because it's not short-sighted, reading close-up. It means you can... One of the 20s means 20 feet.
Right.
I don't know what the other 20 means.
20 depth. You could look down 20 feet.
If there are any opticians listening, and the 0330 123 1215, so it means that 20...
Why do they always say 20/20 vision is, like, the best? I've got 20/20 vision.
Well, apparently not,
the RAF
as Iain is about to prove.
I have 30/30 vision. Now, one of the 30s means 30 feet. I don't know what the other 30 means.
Surely we would have heard of this 30/30
But why would you have heard of it?
Well, because they go on about 20/20 vision. Why wouldn't they say, no, forget that, that's rubbish.
Exactly.
We want 30/30 vision.
Because they're trying to suppress the information. It's like all this stuff going on with the police and G20. They're trying to suppress it.
So is this out in Area 59 as well, is it?
51, yes. Probably is. Davis, you were trying to say something before she opened up.
This corridor out here could well be 20 feet. So I think we should put it to the test at some point.
Okay, well, go on then.
Well...
What measure? You want to measure the corridor?
No, as in stand at the end with a placard and you can read what it says from 20 feet away.
I can read stuff a long way away. Okay.
Right, okay.
The challenge is on. The challenge is on. Right, Smudge.
Yep.
A challenge is on. In a second, what is your name? Sorry.
The lady.
The lady and I are going to go out into the street. David, you're going to have to run the show for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we're going to go and look at something a long way away that bearing in mind it's dark, that she won't be able to read, and I will be able to read, Smudge, all right?
Sounds good to me, mate.
That's rubbish, though, because I can't even read that clock that's 10 feet away from me.
Well,
or we could just say we believe you and move on.
No, we're doing it for real.
Test. I want to know if you've got.
We're doing it for real. Smudge, what would you like? And then I'll cue up a song. You talk, Smudge. I'm going to pretend to listen. Okay.
Okay. Hey up, baby cakes. I want.
He's talking to you, Davis.
No, I'm talking to you, Iain.
Okay, go on then.
I was just wondering whether I could have a vehicle
Yes, OK, we're giving away modes of transport this evening and asking who is your most famous relative. So what mode of transport would you like?
OK, I'm going to give you a audio clue.
OK. Well, that's No Don't Stop the Carnival by Georgie Fame or Alan Price, one of the two.
Is Alan Price in?
Is Alan Price?
Yep. I want a carnival float. I want all the carnival floats across the world to be mine.
With the slightly grim-looking beauty queen who's only about 15 years old and a bit chubby.
I can put whatever I want on it. I can have a giant jelly baby here. I can do what I want.
Smudge, it's yours, my friend. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. My Uncle Fred played trumpet in Granthorpe Colliery Band.
Well, good lad. Thanks for that.
Goodbye.
There we go.
Vicky on line 1 thinks she has an explanation for what 2020 vision actually is.
Go on, Vicky. What do you want?
Right, OK, 2020 vision, right?
Yeah.
You've got 2 eyes.
Yeah.
The 20 is for each eye, not for one eye.
OK.
So it's not 20/20 for one eye, it's 20 for one eye.
And it's feet, isn't it?
No, it's not. From what I can gather, it goes up in, like, increments, goes up or down in increments.
Right.
Like, mine is +1 on both eyes. It started off as 25.
Yeah, that's really boring. So
I think it sounds legitimate, which means that you would have to say three eyes for that to work.
Right.
Then
You shut up.
vision.
You shut up, Vicky. You shut up, Rob.
Yes, hi.
You're an optician. I won't say optometrist. It's a horrible word.
Yeah, I'm an optician. Yeah, I test people's eyes every day.
Okay, so tell me about my 30/30. It's true, yes?
30/30.
Don't say it with that.
I've never heard of 30/30 before.
Okay. What's 20?
No.
What's 20?
2020 was a unit that was thought up. But if you look in an optician's room, it's basically 10 feet from the chart to the mirror and 10 feet back from the mirror to the chart. So the room is designed to be over 20 feet.
20 feet. So I've got that. I was right there. One of the numbers means 20 feet. Yes.
Now, the letter you can read on the chart at 20 feet, all letters, if you think of a capital E as the easiest example to describe, because E itself is made of 5 different parts. You've got 3 of the arms and the 2 gaps between the arms.
God, there's such a good first hour as well. Yes. Yes.
Each arm makes an angle of 1 minute of arc at the eye at 20 feet.
Right.
This is a wind-up, by the way.
I can't do this. I can't. Right, you and me, we're going outside.
Right.
We're going to look at something 30 feet away that you can't read, and I can read, and you're going to eat my words. Yes.
Hello, Iain. Are you outside?
Yes, Davis, I'm outside. For anybody who's listening in London, we are outside in London on Regent Street. So if you drive... Hey, this is what they do on local radio, on breakfast on local radio. They may have done it on Christian show. If you drive past, give us a honk of the horn. Let's have a listen. We're outside Burberry. OK, so we're on Regent Street, though. If you hear any horns honking, then honk your horn. Losers. Anyway, right, Eloise, pick something for me to look at.
I can't actually see anything because I'm blind.
Oh, God, for God's sake. But OK. Hang on a minute. Hey, man, is there something out here we can look at? Is there something we can look at?
What do you mean you can look at?
Just something we can look at that's a long way away.
Not sure what you mean.
OK, no, that was no help at all. Just saying. Hey, fellas, hey, is there something we can look at that's a long way away?
So?
Something that's a long way away that we can look at?
I'm not from London, sorry.
You smell wonderful.
I know,
thanks. What are you
thanks.
wearing?
What is that?
It's a telephone. We're on the radio.
Yeah, which radio?
Yeah. OK, Dalton, thanks very much. OK.
Which radio?
We're trying to find something to look at.
To look what?
Something to look at. A long way away?
I don't have any idea.
OK, doesn't have anything. Right, Eloise, come on, find something. Bye-bye. This is failing miserably. Are you still there, Davis?
Hello.
Yeah, OK.
Go to another street.
We can't go to another street. All right, OK. Someone honk their horn. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You mean we've got some listeners?
Yeah, it was only a black cab driver, so it doesn't really
right,
count.
okay.
But never mind. OK, can you read what's on the front of that bus?
Is she squinting?
No, I can't read Deptford Bridge 453. OK, watch it come into focus, Eloise, and tell them.
Still can't see it.
Deptford Bridge 453.
Still can't see it. Now I can see it. Deptford Bridge 453.
And that proves I've got 30/30 vision, doesn't it? Yes?
Yes. Oh.
Davis?
Yes?
I've beaten the eye test. I have better than 30/30 vision. We have scientific proof. Play another record. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Let me hold you for the last time. It's the last chance to feel again.
Oh dear, we got the first complaint. Well, not the first complaint, but a complaint. Iain, I'm really disappointed listening to the old chap so sad at being told not to call in so much and the hurt he was feeling. You were very rude and hurtful. Radio Solent always has a persistent caller, but regular listeners actually loved him and found him entertaining. Obviously, you would prefer younger callers, but they will not be deterred by this dear, lonely chap using Absolute as his life crutch. They have parents and grandparents too. Sorry, love the show, but had to say my piece. Well, Cecilia, up yours. That's all I can say.
Up yours.
My show, what I say goes, and we can't have people in their 80s calling in.
That's why you're called the General.
That's why I'm the General Lee, and I'll be kicking some ass. Imagine being 80. It's just Cecilia. Listen, I understand. I'm being slightly. My tongue is slightly in my cheek when I'm saying up yours, but it wouldn't. You know, we can't. He calls in every week. It kind of slows the show down a bit. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. It's a little bit dull. So that's why Barry. And he's not banned. I mean, he just don't want him to call in.
Cries a lot.
Yes, don't want him to call for a couple of months if that's all right. Solomon is in Hamworth.
Hi.
Hey, Solomon. How's it going, man?
Going all right, man.
Yeah, man. What can I do for you, man?
Well, I was just sitting here doing my revision, right?
Oh, yeah?
Because, I'm a young caller, by the way.
Well, how old are you, Solomon?
I just turned 16.
Oh, congrats. 16! It all starts for you in another 2 years, so,
Yeah.
Still a kid. Yes, Solomon.
Well, so, I was like, you know, enzymes?
Enzymes? Does he do a show on this station? I don't listen all the time, if I'm completely honest.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of that vehicle as well.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
You know that movie, Back to the Future?
Which one's that?
Well, all of them, basically.
Oh, yeah?
You know the DeLorean, the time travel car,
You want the DeLorean car?
No, but actually, before they used the DeLorean car, it was actually a fridge.
Right, and before it was Michael J. Fox, who was it? I think it was Eric.
Old guy.
I think it was Eric Stoltz. Eric Schultz. Who's the man who was
Eric Schultz?
Schultz or Stoltz?
Stoltz.
No, Schultz did Peanuts.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Yeah, it was Eric Stoltz.
Stoltz. It was Eric Stoltz. So what do you want? Because I've written down the DeLorean car, Solomon.
No, but they didn't actually put the fridge down, and I thought the fridge would be a better idea.
You want the fridge?
So you want the fridge?
A time-travelling fridge. Amazing.
Yeah, Solomon, you say you're revising.
Oh, yeah, and I'm revising at the same time.
Okay, well done you.
You're going to do well.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I can tell. I've got an intuitive streak.
Because your job sounds really fun.
Whose job?
Your job.
What, just dicking about on the radio and getting emails to Tim Shaw saying loving the show, Tim?
I would love to do that.
Yeah, well... Okay, Solomon, but is there a point to this?
What was the enzymes thing about?
Yes, let's go back to that.
Oh, okay. It says, why...
You know you're in trouble when you refer back to the enzymes in a hope to try and save the conversation. That's a bad conversation. Yes, Solomon?
Why is the time taken to digest the egg white cubes greater at 60 degrees than at 30 degrees?
Well, okay, my first question is, what's an egg white cube?
I have no flipping idea.
Okay, good lad. There we go. Fantastic. That's the future of this country, dear listener.
That's why we want to get rid of Barry.
That's why we want to get rid of Barry and have more of that. the youth of today are suffering. We need to help them. We're the only people that can help them. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. We have got giving away modes of transport. And who is the most famous member of your family? Anything else? That's it, isn't it?
That's it. Oh, and who wants tickets? Golden tickets.
Golden tickets! Oh, look,
wrestling.
Gary, do you want a golden ticket?
I'd love a golden ticket.
You've got one?
Thank you, sir.
Oh, simple as that. Send me an email, and we'll sort it out.
Fantastic.
But give me the code word is monkey. Oh, no, everyone knows that.
Monkey.
Just told everyone now.
No, hang on, I've told everyone the code is monkey.
So you've got to have another one.
The code word No, again, if I say it, I see the problem here. If I say it on the radio, then we know it's, everyone's going to know.
Why don't you
tell me,
it?
tell me, and I'll tell him off here.
OK. Then in that case, the code word's going to be computer.
OK, I'll tell him that off the air.
Excellent stuff. Gary, thank you for that. Sorted. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We have got 3, I think, golden tickets to give away for the wrestling match of the year.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. You could save time and money on your car insurance, so you can get a life. Get Swift Covered. Conditions apply.
Absolute Radio. This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Coming up after Van Morrison, we're going to have Pappy's Fun Club. That should be a laugh. There we go. Ta-ta. Mush-up. That was a mash-up there of classical recording music and classical Van Morrison music.
Clever.
Van Morrison I kind of like, but not enough to buy any of his records.
No.
Hey, Spotify's the way forward.
Yeah, isn't it good?
That is good.
Oh, what Spotify, and of course, don't ever put a cassette recorder next to it and record it, and then listen to it on your Walkman.
No
because that's
way.
illegal.
Naughty.
That's illegal. We would never ever condone any doing that. So, Pappy's Fun Club. They are like sketch troupe. Troupe's a bit of an old-fashioned word, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, we've had skit team, which is that's
team?
even more old-fashioned. If you call it a team of skitters.
Oh God, that sounds like some horrible sexual practice.
Yeah, or if you've got the skitters. Oh, I can't. I just had some bad fish. I've got the skitters.
I've got a terrible case of the skitters. I've had a headache for 3 weeks, Matt.
Have you really? How come?
Well, I don't know. I'm a little bit. Well, I'm going to the doctor's on Tuesday. I'm worried that he'll tell me I'm dying or something.
Might be a brain tumour or something like that.
Oh my God!
Listen, I tell you what, get a second opinion. That's all I'm going to say. Get a second opinion. I can't. I'm not a doctor.
I'm hoping.
Nor do I play one.
I'm hoping he lets me go because. Have you ever been on one of those scanning machines where they lay you down and scan your brain?
No.
Is that the CAT scan? The one where they slide you through?
Is that the CAT? Is that what it's called? The CAT scan?
Is that the CAT scan?
I think, or is it? What's an EPG?
Oh,
MRI.
MRI?
No, they're a police force, aren't they?
Well, MRI was the woman who did the song from Slumdog Millionaire.
Was she really? Oh, she was good. All I want to do is do a...
MIA.
I want to do...
MIA, of course, yeah.
I want a karaoke version of that. I'm doing a show in July where I've hired the Hen... I know this is all about you, Matt, but let's talk about me for a second.
No, I'm a fan.
I've hired the Hen and Chickens Theatre on July... I've given it away now. It was supposed to be a secret until near the time. On July the 7th. I've got no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm kind of toying with the idea of just singing that song for 50 minutes.
That's a great... It's the I fly like paper, get high like plane. If you catch me on the border, I got visa in my name. It's a gorgeous song, isn't it?
There's a line about moving like Rumbelows or something. No, not Rumbelows.
Can't be Rumbelows.
No, they're the 80s television. Anyway.
You're thinking of MFI again.
No, always thinking of MFI. So, you're in Cardiff tonight, and you've played as a venue. I have the dates in front of me, called The Hawaiian.
Well, it was the Hawaiian, but unfortunately, in between us getting booked there and the gig, the Hawaiian closed down. It was a gorgeous Chinese buffet. They give you a Chinese buffet, and then you do the gig. It was an absolutely dream gig. But now it's moved to a pub called Dempsey's.
Dempsey's don't sound... I'm sure it's a wonderful establishment. Don't sound as good as the Hawaiian, though. We're at Dempsey's tonight.
It was a bit of a hole. I'm not going to lie to you. But the audience were lovely, and we were all up in a function room. It was incredible, actually. We started the gig... Yes. And then we realised that the back of the room was lit. Can you believe it? A Tyler machine is now following me down the street.
What is?
You know the Tyler machines, the little road sweeper machines?
What are they called?
They're called a Tyler machine.
No, they're not.
That might be the vehicle he wants.
It's called a Tyler machine?
Yeah, they're called a Tyler machine. It's coming straight at me. I'm going to have to make a bit of a run for it.
You can hear it genuinely. Hey, listen, we're giving away modes of transport tonight.
You really? Well... You should give away a Tyler machine.
Well, it's yours. It's now Pappy's Fun Club. I've got the Tyler machine.
The Pappy-mobile is the Tyler machine. That's fantastic.
Now,
we'll put that on our website.
You're here because you're playing, I believe...
Oh, he's doing circuits. He's actually literally chasing me down the road. Sorry, let me run a little bit further along.
Why don't you run past him, then?
Well, because I ran past him, he did a U-turn and came back after me.
Man,
he's doing a circuit of the little market I'm in at the moment.
And we need some kind of chasey music. Hang on a second, we need something like this. Oh, that's not it. Hang on a second. Let's get some kind of... I should have sorted... Here we go.
He's coming back the other way again.
OK, you keep running. We've got some music for it.
I've got the MIA track.
Oh, let's play.
These guys is crazy.
There's 2 of them now. I swear to God, this is absolutely true. There are now 2 of them, and I'm running away from them. I can't because this is bad. They've almost got me cornered. No, luckily one's going in the other direction, so we're okay. I'm going to go around the corner. I'm hiding by a restaurant, the O8 in Glendale.
Has it gone now? Can I turn the music down?
You can turn the music down, yeah.
So now, be honest with me, Matt, are you doing one of your skits now?
I only wish our skits were as creative as this.
Wow. Okay, so now, hang on, listen, we have conflicts of interest, because on Tuesday, you're playing at the Riverside Studios in London.
In Hammersmith, yep.
And I believe that you have come on in a desperate attempt to try and sell some tickets.
Try and flog a few, get a few bums on seats.
Away you go, do it.
Well, if you'd like to come and see our comedy show, it's on Tuesday at the Riverside, and it's good, it's funny. People of Cardiff, if you ask anyone from Cardiff, they'll be able to tell you they had a good time tonight.
Yeah.
So much so that they're running us out of town with Tyler machines.
Yeah. Well, I have the phone number, which I will give out in a few minutes. Now, again, it's all about me, Matt. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course.
I'm filming, and I'm quite nervous because I've never seen it. I'm filming Celebrity Juiced on Tuesday evening with the what's the fellas?
With Keith Lemon.
With Keith Lemon, yes.
The guy who plays Avid Marion, and
yes. Now he's going to rip me to shreds, isn't he?
I don't know. I think the thing is, he does really like the people he has on, doesn't he? Isn't that the idea?
No, I think no. Surely they just book whoever's free that week, and we'll take the £100 that they offer you. Tim Lovejoy's on.
Is it £100? Oh, I've got to get that gig.
Yeah, man, it's another Karushi gig. It's all good.
Really?
It's all good stuff.
Well, I'll be sending an email tomorrow.
No Dempsey's, though.
So you're going to be filming that day, but it's not going out on that day, is it?
It goes out.
People can come to our show, and then actually, an ITV2's got a catch-up, haven't they? They've got a catch-up.
It goes out. I don't know when it goes out.
Well, so although you may not be there...
No, I won't be there.
Other people can both come and see our show and watch you on Celebrity Juice whenever it goes out.
Is it the same show that was on at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, where I believe you owned that festival like nobody's business?
We had a great time at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. It is that show, but it also contains some stuff from our previous 2 Edinburgh Festival shows and our upcoming Edinburgh Festival show. So it's going to have some new stuff, some classic stuff, and last year's incredibly successful Edinburgh show.
So you've got the hits, and you've got a few new songs in there as well, is kind of what we're saying.
There's a few new songs in, but we don't cram it full of new songs, because you want to hear the hits, you know?
That's what the kids want. Now, Eloise, you had a question, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm a bit embarrassed to ask.
Don't be embarrassed, just ask the gentleman.
What kind of sketches do you do, Matt?
Good question. That's a good question.
What kind of sketches do we do?
Yeah, what can I expect if I go to the Riverside Studios?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. Well, the idea is we sort of theme our sketches around a kind of plot, and this year it's our mysterious benefactor Pappy has decided to shut the fun club down because we're wasting too much electricity. So all of the sketches are sort of loosely themed around the idea of trying to do things that are going to save the planet. So, like, we get an owl to get our information because the internet uses too much electricity, and we run a stunt competition with a very old man. That's a way of trying to create fun and power the fun club off of that. I'm literally on a street now where there are 2 Tyler machines coming at me from 2 different directions. This is such a scary place to be, Cardiff. I didn't expect it to be like this at all.
You wait till they start bringing the knives out, Matt. That's when it happens. But can I let me interject, because when he says it's about sketches about saving the environment,
yes,
it's funny.
Yes.
It's not
it's
not a worthy show.
It's not worthy. We don't know anything about the environment.
No.
And bearing in mind that we're currently touring around the country at the moment in a car, we're not really doing much for the environment ourselves.
And encouraging 2 tiling machines to chase you. That's not helping.
I mean, the square must be clean now. They've done about 3 or 4 circuits in it.
They're just rinsing it now, aren't they?
They're just rinsing it.
And maybe they are audience members, slightly disgruntled audience members who thought we weren't taking the subject seriously.
Before we play Surfing USA by the Beach Boys, are there any of the other fun club members that we should talk to, or are they all losers and you're the boss?
Well, when I began this interview, there were, but I've actually travelled so far. I'm now quite a long way away from them, so I'm going to have a walk back to the car where they're all waiting to leave. But they would have been there.
Yes.
They're very much there in spirit.
What a wonderful way.
And Tom in the car, yeah.
What a wonderful way of dominating the interview. You take the phone, you run off with it.
That's
you
what
just
I do, yeah.
run away. That's fantastic.
That's what I've done.
You haven't got. Let me have a quick. You haven't got any. Well, let me just quickly say. So, Riverside Studios is on Tuesday, and the phone number, dear listener, is 020 8237 1111. 8237 1111. And then you're off to Brighton, Winchester, Hull. Oh dear, Scarborough. Thirsk?
Yeah, a whole week in the dirty north. That'll be exciting for us.
Where's Thirsk?
I've got no idea. Just type it into the sat-nav and off we go.
Louth? You're playing Louth?
Louth, again, sounds like Skitters, doesn't it? If it isn't the Skitters, it's the Louth.
And you're doing West Kensington. I'm busy that night on a Thursday.
That's your special surprise secret thing that no one needs to know about.
Yeah, that's the special surprise secret thing that nobody needs to know about. I had one really good question to end on, and I've forgotten it. Balls. What was it going to be? Oh.
Who's Pappy?
No, I can't. No, can't.
Was it to do with the environment? We were talking about that. Was it to do with Tyler machines?
Oh, yeah. What? You know, this is it. It's not that good a question, but I'm going to ask it.
Right.
You know, right, because this is like a proper tour. Do you stay in the places, or do you drive home?
We, if we can afford to stay in the places, we do. But most of the time, we just hop in the car and drive home. We've been staying all week. We've been all weekend in Wales. We've been staying in a place called Llandilo, which is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And like a little fairy tale land. But now tonight we're driving back to London. Most of the time we drive back to London.
Not the best question to end an interview on, Matt, but it's the only one I've got.
I bet now people are going, wow, they drive back. I'm definitely going to see the show. I can't wait to see these driving guys.
The effort they make.
I'm going to see... Hey, Matt, listen, it's lovely to talk to you, and we should meet up and have a lovely cup of chamomile tea or something one day.
Yeah, we should definitely do that very, very soon.
Send my love to the other boys. Take care.
I will do. Bye-bye, Ian. Bye.
There we go. What a lovely gentleman. Pappy's Fun Club. Let me just give you the phone number again before we play the Beach Boys. Oh, look, I've this is me being all proper and stuff. Riverside Studios, Tuesday the 21st of April, 020-8237 1111. Here's the Beach Boys. Dig it, man. Dig it.
Record. Iain Lee. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Got a frog in my throat. So, Davis, I'm clearing my mum's house out, OK? She's moved out. And so I'm clearing her house out. And it's quite emotional, actually, taking trips to the dump. A lot of stuff had to go into the dump. But then we hired some gentlemen to come round and collect all the furniture, the beds, the settees, all of that, take it. The thing, and the washing machines and dishwasher and the fridge freezer. So they're going to sell all that stuff and make a few quid. We still had to pay them £200 to do that.
So you give them £200 to take it away, then they sell it...
And make more money.
Make some more money.
Make some more money. And they had a lorry, right? And it's amazing how it was like a huge 3D Tetris, because they fitted everything in the back of this lorry. But what they did was they reversed and pulled their lorry, drove up on the front lawn, so the back of the lorry was right by the front door, okay? And they were there for 2 hours, taking all this stuff, putting it in, putting it out. And they were so nice, I gave them extra 20 quid. They did it spot on. Then they drove off. My girlfriend and I, going to leave the property to come home. No, just shut the front door, went to the car, and the girlfriend went, the front door's not shut properly. Oh, yeah, you're right. Went back, opened the door, shut it again, wouldn't shut. I opened it, shut. And it shut, but the bottom of the door was kind of still open a little bit. Oh, this is very strange. I opened the door and looked down, and there are 2 screws, okay, that are part of the door. And one of the screws had been raised up to stop the door from shutting properly. I lowered the screw, the door shut properly. And me and my naivety thought, well, that's weird. And Fandango went, well, those blokes have obviously done it, so they can come back in and kick the door open easily and do... But why would they...
I think they'd have just lifted the screw so that the door didn't shut when they were trying to get everything out. Just to hold the door open.
But the door did... yeah, it does make sense. But the door did shut, the latch went, but it just meant the bottom was open a little bit, so that you, with just one shove, you could open the door. And they had to come back and get some more stuff that was left outside, and they knew what we were going.
Did they look untrustworthy?
Yes.
Okay.
I Googled it. I got their number. It was a mobile number. The bloke said he'd be there at 3.
Oh, no, yeah.
At 4 o'clock, I phoned him up. He said, what? Who is this?
These guys are quite dodgy
these
sometimes.
These were dodgy boys. So, but all that was in the house, after they'd gone, was a clock, a bureau, and some medical equipment.
Maybe they were thinking about setting up a doctor's office or something.
Maybe they were. But it was very strange. And then Fandango said, well, I'm going to call them up and say that we're staying at the house tonight so they won't break in. And I'm going to mention the door. And I said, oh, no, don't, please don't. I got really nervous and embarrassed. And I said, don't mention the door because I don't want to put them in an uncomfortable position. But they were obviously crooks.
Well, you can't say that. They weren't obviously crooks.
No, I mean, they weren't obviously crooks. But
you thought they might be
crooks? I thought
they
might be crooks.
Right. So they're just they've screwed you in the first place by taking all the money and the furniture.
Yeah. I mean that's a good job, isn't it? Getting paid to take stuff that you can sell. What a job, Eloise. Have you always had a nose piercing?
Yes.
I've never noticed it before.
How come you noticed it now?
Because it's shining.
I thought you were going to say that you started to see, like, your mother's sort of couches on corners of streets.
Oh no, I was
stuff
worried
like...
they're going to fly tip. Why is it called fly tipping?
I don't know.
Why is it? I was.
Don't know.
No. Okay, but yes, I was worried. But no, it's all gone and stuff. But
Anyway. Well,
something to think about there. It's a real mystery, isn't it, Eloise?
Oh, I must have that. So what? They put a nail
you should
in
have
the
been
door.
here. You should have been here.
What? No, tell
where
me
did
though.
you go? Did you fill
Where
up the
did you
bottle?
go?
I went to go. Someone said to get some eggs out of the boardroom.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
find them.
What is she? What is she on about? Joe.
Hello, Mr. Lee. How are you?
Hey. Yes. Yes. Hello, Joe. By the way, yes. Yes. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Sorry, I'm confused.
You're confusing me with the people who cleared your furniture, eh?
Yes. No. Yes.
Yes, don't confuse me with people. You don't make accusations towards me, eh?
Yes.
Because unlike you, I can sue you.
Right.
Anyway, Fela Kuti, I'm related to Fela Kuti. Do you like to know how I'm related to Fela Kuti?
Who is Fela Kuti?
You don't know who Fela Kuti is?
No, I don't know who Fela Kuti is.
He was #1 Nigerian musician.
Ah, I have found a marvellous channel on the sky. Is it Nollywood or it's
Nollywood? Yes. You might have seen my film. Remember?
Nigerian movie channel. It is. Have you ever seen a Nigerian movie, Eloise?
No.
Oh man, don't. Hey, I know what? Let's not use a separate microphone. The microphone on the camera will be good enough.
Listen.
Brilliant.
Because in Hollywood they waste too much money in
They waste money with microphones and acting,
lighting,
editing
and things like that. You know, you don't need for a bit of action. All you need to do is push the car. You know what I mean? Push it into another car. You don't need that to be like driving like Fast and Furious.
I urge everybody. It's got to the point where Fandango is now Sky Plussing these movies.
They are brilliant.
They are
I love them.
Incredible. It's.
Do you remember I made one? It was called From Lagos with Love. Do you remember? Do you remember?
I vaguely remember you mentioning it.
Yes, I did make that film, but he stole one of the stars. He stole a tape and he went back and he reproduced it many times, and I lost all my money. But hey, Nollywood films are excellent.
No, excellent isn't the word I'd use.
Well, listen, it's better to make 10 films on a budget of 1. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't, but I'm going to go
with it. Yeah, because
it.
you have to make lots of films. If you watch EastEnders, for example...
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's very miserable, is it not?
Oh, are you an EastEnders fan, Eloise?
No.
I'm talking to the lady now, Joe, so button it. I have to. I'm forced to watch it
because Fandango.
And it's just so miserable. It's funerals that don't make sense. Just absolute tosh.
Well, as soon as Arthur died, that was it for me.
Arthur.
And game over.
There's yes. And this is something I shouldn't have said. Joe.
Example. You see, so it is. What do you want to watch half an hour of dreadful dreariness like that for the same budget? You can make 10 or 20 films.
Yeah, but they're all very vacuous.
What?
The films.
No, you don't understand because it's culturally, it's a cultural
okay.
thing. You don't understand.
Okay.
Well, listen, it's Fela Kuti. I'm related to him from. He married 27 women, and one of his wives was the sister of one of the women that my father married. She married 52 women. I believe in the way.
Fela Kuti is the most famous relative in your family.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Like I said, I'm related to her because he's one of the women he married, and my father married one of his sisters, her sisters.
And Joe, would you like a mode of transport? We're giving them away this evening.
A mode of transport. Let me think. I would like a Zeppelin.
A Zeppelin? Oh, it's a good choice. Yes, well done. Joe, anything else?
No, not today.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Stuart 2.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm very well. By the way, it's Celebrity Juice is on Wednesday, and that's the one you're on.
Is it? Hang on, how do you know it's the one I'm on?
Because it tells me on the TV, and you're with Bridget Nielsen, is it? Nelson.
Oh, the bird with Rocky's ex-wife.
I don't know.
And he said the bird with the big tits. I thought, what is it? This isn't 1982. You can't say that. I don't even speak like that in the real world.
Well, you just said it.
The bird with the big... Is that the bird with the big tits? Yes, she's...
the blonde hair.
She's Rocky's ex-wife.
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, I might get a fondle. I don't know. I've become all FHM.
What channel is that on?
ITV2.
Oh,
yeah.
I get that.
Okay. Who does it?
I wouldn't mind fondling that. Yeah, the woman in the studio.
That woman in the studio.
Well,
classy.
Eloise, would you mind being fondled by Stuart too? I'll ask you.
Do you think I should be fondled by Stuart?
He sounds like a nice lad. It's Stuart 2.
Why not then?
You wouldn't want Stuart 1, he's a dirty boy.
I'll go for Stuart 2.
Stuart 2, you're in there.
Nice. Can I have a golden ticket, please?
Well, you'll have to speak to Eloise about that.
It would have been better if he'd said golden pass.
It writes itself. Stuart, no, you can't.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. But I'm making...
He was genuinely gutted.
He was genuinely gutted. If you would like a golden ticket for the wrestling match, we have, I think, three more to give away. 0330 123 1215. You can't have one, Alan.
Oh, can I come?
No, I just said you can't have one.
I think I'm on holiday that week. I could get down to London.
What would your holiday normally involve, Alan?
Just hanging out, going out with friends.
Yeah, no, you're not coming down here, no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a famous relative, Ian.
If you say Amy MacDonald, I'm going to come up to Glasgow now and shove this whole studio up your arse.
No, it's not her.
Okay.
But I know something that's related to her, but...
Yeah, of course you do. Go on.
It's Frank McGarvey.
McGarvey?
Aye, McGarvey.
You're related to McGarvey?
Uh-huh.
What, the corrupt political leader?
No, Frank. Frankie boy.
Frank McGarvey.
Who's Frank McGarvey? Is he Mugabe's brother?
It could be.
Okay, so what's the Zimbabwe connection?
It's not a Zimbabwe connection.
Well, there is if it's Mugabe. I'm getting very confused by this. Are you following this, Eloise?
I only heard Mugabe. I didn't understand a lot of the rest
So you're
of it.
related to Mugabe?
Yeah, Frank McGarvey.
Okay, well, it's an odd one, but okay, so you're related to Mugabe. How is he related to you?
He's my dad's cousin's uncle's friend.
He's a friend, it doesn't count.
No, not a friend, uncle.
No, Dad's you said Dad's cousin's uncle's friend.
Yeah.
Well, not friend, just uncle.
No, you said
You're lying
you
now.
can't go back one link in the chain.
No, I never said that.
You said
You
Dad's...
did.
What did he say?
Dad's uncle's brother's friend. There was friend on it. I can't remember the order.
There
but
was
it
a friend in there, Alan.
Okay, can I get a mode of transport?
No. So, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. And was I the only person really, really bored today? Were you bored?
I was quite bored.
I was bored like I haven't been bored since I was 12.
Yeah, it was all right today. I
got
had quite a nice day, actually.
You just made a really strange noise then, David. In the middle of us talking.
Sorry, can you two shut up? I'm telling the
Ian's
story.
about to tell you about how bored he was today. It's going to be amazing.
No, so I woke up at 5:30 and I had scary dreams, so that was good. But then I got up at 8 o'clock and went for a run. Boring.
That is boring.
Came back, watered the potatoes that I planted yesterday. Planting them was fun. Today, watering it was boring.
Yeah. You want them just ready then, don't you?
Well, yeah, to eat.
Yeah.
Did some work on the computer. Boring. Did some pension stuff. Boring. Did some emails. Boring. Went and had a doze. Boring. Played some computer games. Was boring.
When was the stuff with your mum's house?
That was on...
Oh, that wasn't today.
No, that wasn't today.
That was quite exciting.
That was exciting, yes. That was exciting. Being close to potential crime.
I still don't know what happened. You have to tell me in a minute.
Listen to the podcast.
Yeah, it's on the podcast.
Get the podcast. By the way, dear listeners, come on, I'm second in the podcast. I was first before. Go out. Yes, you listen to the show live. Well done, you. Congratulations. But go and download the bloody thing as well, huh? I need a bit more downloads than I'm getting. You lot are letting me down. It's the rant over. Is the air conditioning on? It's got very, very hot in here.
It appears to be.
Turn it on.
Oh, it's on high.
Oh, jeez.
I swear I didn't touch it.
It's on 22.
I didn't touch it. Don't look at me.
Did he put it down to 16?
I didn't touch anything.
You look very guilty.
This one only goes... Oh, does this one go to 16?
Does that one go... Yeah, because we're downstairs. Upstairs is 18.
Well, Ian knows that I get too cold down here.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I didn't touch it.
You need to put layer up, though,
I have.
down
That's
here.
why I've got a scarf on and everything.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't touch it.
Does anyone ever say that when they see like a fit? Do girls...
Surely that's just like cartoons.
But there must be a point at you see it. Someone must say
hubba hubba. Do people say that as well?
People say look at the knockers on that and stuff like that, which is terrible. But does anyone go? That's like an involuntary.
I'll tell you who does. If you look at line 16, he goes.
Oh, hang on a second.
He makes the most strange noises.
Mr. Naughty, what noises do you make?
Oh.
I told you.
Yes, it's almost time for. It's not quite, but we're getting closer to it.
Yep.
Yes?
You have a girlfriend, yes?
Yes.
What's her name?
Oh, hang on a minute. Listen to... Sorry, Cecilia, who emailed in about Barry. Up yours and swivel.
But she's been quite polite about it by saying hun at the end.
I hope you grow old and lonely. Ooh. I'm not the old chap's mate. I love good radio and music, doing the Isle of Wight Festival, Glastonbury, so I do relate with what's going on today, even though I'm past my youth. But your demeaning nature, obviously popular with your listeners, I find offensive, so swivel on mine. Yes, it's your programme, so you can say what you like, banal as it is. No, you don't need me as a lister, and Give her a call, Davis. Give her a call.
Shall we?
Yeah, give her a call.
Fancy an argument?
Give Cecilia a call. I'm in the mood to talk to Cecilia. Mr. Naughty!
Yes?
Go on, then.
Your girlfriend's name.
It's Fandango.
Easy come, easy go.
Beg your pardon?
When you let me go.
Yes.
No, I won't let you go.
No. Yes. Right. OK. Anything else, Mr. Naughty?
I'd like a mode of transport, please.
OK, let's, I hope he's not going to suggest...
Child.
OK, right, there we go. Thank you very much for that, lovely. In ancient popular culture, they used to give you piggybacks, and that's how it worked, so that's good. Thank you, Mr. Naughty. Let's go to... Is she answering?
It's getting up now.
OK, it's Cecilia Allen, who's upset at the way I spoke to Barry from Watford.
Yay.
And all I've done is said that I don't want him to call in for a few more months.
It's just boring, isn't it?
He's boring, he's dull. What has he got
Brings it down, depressing.
What a nasty email. I hope you grow old and lonely. I would never wish that on anyone.
No, it's
I
horrible.
would never wish that on anyone.
Bitter, isn't she?
Yeah, it's not good. I'm playing with my new beds.
Hopefully she answers, because it's a bit cowardly just to email in, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's ringing.
There we go. Okay. You have to speak to her first and let her know and see if she wants to come on, because there are rules
and regulations.
Bottled it?
Not picking up.
Oh, man alive. It's going to ring for a little bit longer sometimes.
She might be just
Gone to answer phone.
Plucking up she's
Cecilia,
now.
You're listening, you coward. Shame on you. I'm going to send in an email because I got a computer. I've got an account on TalkTalk, and I'm going to send in an email, and I'm going to hope he grows old and lonely. Shame on you, Cecilia. I hope nobody grows old and lonely. Barry's got a wife. Barry's got a son. Barry's got grandchildren, and Barry is bloody boring. That's why he's not going to come on this show for a couple of months, Cecilia. Up yours and swivel on this!
That was for the purpose of the webcam.
Yeah. And no, we don't need you as a lister. You mean listener, you can't spell, you're stupid. So go away. Go and listen to Russell Brand. Go and listen to Capital Radio. Go and listen to some tosh, you obnoxious, offensive, rude woman. I gave you the benefit of reading out your stupid, ill-thought-out email first time around, and then you send in bile and filth like that. Well, get knotted.
I wonder how Russell's show's getting on.
We're doing very, very well.
Yeah, I think he's doing all right.
Yeah, well, he's got Noel Gallagher and he had Jonathan Ross on there, so...
all the big names.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. What time are you going?
I was thinking soon.
Why, are you getting bored now?
No, I'm just, a little bit bored. I'm only joking.
She's called in! She's called in!
Hang on, here we go.
I just turned to a pumpkin at midnight.
Wouldn't that be brilliant if people actually did turn into vegetables?
It would be quite nice.
Someone actually turned into a vegetable.
Tasty.
I would love that. Oh,
well, some of them.
Don't say that. Mr. Naughty will be getting ridiculously excited.
No.
Cecilia's just called in.
OK. The cure will just have to wait, as will...
That's just, like, tempting, teasing everyone.
Tempting, isn't it? Let's see what Cecilia wants.
Is she coming on? Is it a yes?
This is interesting.
No, it's not. It's very dull.
What? I thought she was calling in. What's happening now?
Here she comes.
She's there on line 16.
Cecilia, you're breaking my heart.
Oh, yeah?
You're shaking my confidence daily.
Yeah, and I think you did that to the old chap.
The old man Barry?
Yep.
No, in what way did I do that?
You were so offensive.
How was I offensive? All I said was I didn't want him to call in for a few months. Nothing offensive with that.
No, but you were laughing at him.
Well, he was talking nonsense, wasn't he, really?
Yes,
Well, there you go. If you agreed he was talking nonsense, then we're allowed to laugh at those that talk nonsense. Of course we are.
No, he wasn't talking nonsense.
You just said he was, Cecilia. So you're contradicting yourself within the first 30 seconds of this call.
No, maybe because you caught me by surprise when you asked me a question and I answered.
Well, no. How can hang on? How can being asked a question catch you by surprise? If I don't know the answer to a question, I think for a second before just blurting out the first noise I hear in my head.
Yeah, well, I don't. I'm on a telephone, aren't I? I'm not actually face to face.
Well, what is this woman actually bonkers? Yes.
This man is a lovely chap.
How do you know? How do you know? Do you know him?
Listening to him.
Right, but that doesn't tell you anything.
He's lonely. He's old. He needs company.
What do you know about Barry? Tell me what you know about Barry, apart from those three things you've just made up. What do you know?
Just what he comes across as.
You don't know anything about him. Shall I tell you?
And
Shall I tell you the truth about Barry, Cecilia? Because I don't think you can handle the truth. Shall I give you the actual truth about Barry?
Yes.
He's in his 80s. He's got a wife who he says is ugly. He's got a son, Dave, who I think is a drug abuser and is mental. And he's got a lovely little granddaughter. He's not lonely.
Maybe he's still very sad if that's happening in his life.
Well, do you know what? I don't want sad old men on my show. And as it's my show, Cecilia, I dictate the rules. He can't call in for a few months. Simple as.
Exactly, but I do find it very sad. Maybe Barry offends you.
No, Barry doesn't offend me at all. He's boring. You offend me by sending me in an email saying, I hope you grow old and lonely. What a nasty, nasty thing to say.
No, I hope that you actually reach that age and know what it's like to be that age, because
you wrote in your email.
I've lost a mother at that age.
No, Cecilia, come on now. You wrote an
I've
email.
I've lost a lonely mother at that age.
Oh, Cecilia, come on now. You wrote me an email saying, I hope you grow old and lonely. That's not a very nice thing to say, is it?
No, it's basically to know what it feels like.
To be old and lonely? What's a nasty thing to wish on someone, isn't it, Cecilia, really?
Well, would you want to die young?
Jesus, Cecilia, listen, I suspect that you may not be full of your faculties, so I'm going to let you go before you embarrass yourself any further.
I won't embarrass myself anymore, but
you've
if you
embarrassed
don't want
yourself.
All right. No.
You've embarrassed yourself quite a bit by talking what I consider to be nonsense. So I'm going to let you go. But thanks very much for coming on the air.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just find that. You know, old people do need a little bit of recognition.
No, hey, listen, old people are groovy, man, but they're just not welcome to phone up my show anymore, all right?
OK.
Thank you very much. Good night.
And good night to you, and Swivel.
Up yours.
I like the way you did a little shimmy there when you actually swiveled on your chair.
I did swivel. Oh, God.
That was tense.
Shall we write to Ofcom first, or let her do it?
Let her do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's play a song while we recover from that.
Yes, thank you very much.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance without the traffic jams. Get a life. Get Swift covered.
Absolute Radio.
Record. Iain Lee. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
What an interesting show it's been. There's been fights, there's been comedians, there's been eye tests, there's been... well, that's it, actually. That's all the
bit
things.
Of filth.
The lady's gone now, which means we can unzip our flyer and let our bits hang out on the desk if we want to.
Brilliant.
And no one can do anything to stop us. 0330 123 1215, Iain Lee on Ultimate Radio, as it's now called. What have we done so far? Not a lot, it turns out, actually. I had a load of stuff. We'll do that next week. We're giving away modes of transport. So far, the lady has an MGBGT Roadster. Delicious Davis has the Routemaster bus. I've got a helicopter. Gary from Catford has got that. The ref has the... I don't want to say that. Barry has a buggy. Smudge has got a carnival... all carnival floats. Solomon has a fridge. Pappy's Fun Club have the Tyler machines, and Joe has a Zeppelin. If there's a bit that you... a piece of... what's the... mode of transport that you'd like to own forever and ever, dear Lord, amen. 0330 123 1215. And also, who is the most famous member of your family? Davis, you came up with this one.
Yeah.
Who's the most famous member of your family?
I don't have any famous members of my family, but I was just kind of one...
There's got to be someone who's the most famous, though. I'm not saying like your dad's Eric Clapton or anything, but there's got to be someone.
I've got a cousin who's a casting director. That'll do.
Does he meet, like, movie stars?
No. Just not
really.
really.
Have any family, like, in the local paper or anything? Or in London Tonight? Or...
No, not really, no. We're quite low-key.
None of them been arrested?
No.
What about your cousin?
Oh, yeah, clocked by the feds. Yeah, that guy. We took that off now. Yeah, he's been arrested. So he's the most high-profile member, possibly not in a good way, though.
OK, well, it doesn't matter. What's his name?
Let's leave it at that.
Let's call him Bent Tony. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Miles!
Hello?
Hello, Miles.
Can I have a mode of transport?
A mode of transport? Yes, sir. What do you want?
Can I have stair lift?
Oh, well done, sir. You own all stair lifts. If you see anybody, including that grumpy woman who was on a minute ago, using a stair lift, and you don't want them to use it, you can order them to get off it.
Yeah, can I say something to that woman?
Well, it doesn't involve swears, does it?
No.
OK, then go ahead.
I hope you grow old and lonely.
No, Miles. Listen. That's what makes us better than her, because I don't hope she grows old and lonely. I hope she grows old and she has many, many friends and has a wonderful time. It's not a very nice thing to say, so...
Oh,
okay. No, that's okay, but just, it was easy for her to bandy these insults about on emails and stuff like that, but it's actually, imagine being old and lonely. That's a horrible thing. Awful thing. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I hope people grow old and they have lots of friends and lots of their family around them, and I know that Barry does have lots of his family around him. Yes, his son is a mental drug abuser. That's fine. So Barry isn't lonely. So, she's still listening. She'll send me a stroppy email later on. Miles, listen, thank you for that. Let's go to Apple Katie.
Hello!
Oh, you've not called in for a long time.
I know. I'm very, very sorry.
Are you still with that same boy?
Yes, he's here now. I'm on his phone.
What's his name? Is it
he says hello.
Is it Tom? Tony? Tom? Mark?
Tom,
I got it right. There we go. Tom, can I speak to him, please?
Yes. He wants to speak to you, Tom.
Hello there, Ian.
So, Tom... I dropped the iPhone again.
Oh, no.
And it's cracked on the back.
Oh, no.
And tiny little bit of plastic fell off.
That's not good, is it?
No. Can you, or should I just speak to your missus again?
Shall I sort you out, Ian?
Good lad.
I'll sort him out.
Thank you very much. Let me speak to the missus again. Send me an email.
I will do, Ian. Okay, let me put you back to Katie.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Katie.
Hello.
Katie, marry that one. Marry that one.
Isn't he?
He's good, he is. Marry him.
Yes, I will do now, otherwise you'll get there first.
I will, I'm having him. I'm taking him as my lover.
I'm sure I wouldn't mind that.
Hey, listen, man, it's the 21st century. Anything goes. Best of both worlds. That's what I say. If it ticks a box, I want that box. Anyway, what do you want, you drunk? And you are.
Can we have a mode of transport, please?
Yes, OK. So this is for Apple Katie, yes?
And Tom.
Tom wants it. OK, Apple Katie and Tom, yes?
Can we have a trolley, please?
Like a supermarket trolley?
Yep.
Any particular supermarket?
Or do you just want all of them. Trolleys? If you had to, Waitrose.
OK, well, we'll put all of them, but put preferred Waitrose. When was the last time you were able to sit in those little seats and get pushed around?
I don't know, but I was in a trolley last week.
But you're out of your trolley. Yes, and why? Did you have a road cone on your head and a bottle of hooch in the other hand?
No. I was actually really sober, and I got in this trolley in this multi-storey car park, thinking Tom was behind me.
Yes.
But he'd gone off and got in the lift, and I was left in this trolley, and I couldn't get out, and people drove past and honked and things. Very embarrassing.
It always looks like a good idea when you're a bit boozy to say, "Oh, hey, there's a trolley. Let's get in this." And go. But the thing is, those trolleys are lethal, and once you get someone pushes that, and your weight goes all over the place, it's going to end in tears, Katie.
Yes, I know. It almost did. It was very embarrassing.
By the way, I'm not encouraging anyone to do this, but if anybody has any video footage of them in a trolley being pushed, then please, ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk. I'd love to have a look, but I'm not encouraging you to go out and film those this week. That would be naughty. Anything else? Who's the most famous relative in your family, Katie?
Tom has a famous relative. His grandma is like a councillor in Ashford. It's very exciting.
So his grandmother is a councillor, you say?
Mayor.
She was mayor, apparently.
Oh, a mayor. We will have it. It's our first foray into the world of light politics. We will have that.
Woo!
Katie, big up yourself.
Woo!
Yo, bum rush the show. Thank you, Katie. Let's do one more call, then we'll play a record. Lulu.
Hello, Ian.
Hi, Lulu.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
Yes. It says
She's the woman who's texting.
Oh, you're the woman who was texting in about 2 hours ago?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, I thought you were supposed to have a sexy voice.
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
This is my sexy voice.
Dave, she sounds like a tranny.
I know. She was quite insistent that she had a sexy voice.
Hang on a second.
So I put her through so that she could do it.
Alex?
Yo!
Do you think Lulu sounds sexy?
In a sort of 40-year-old fashion, yeah.
Well,
I'm actually younger.
Are you really?
They say mature ladies are always the best.
Hey, listen, I'm a big fan of the older lady, but how old are you, Lulu? I would guess about 36.
Do you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Yeah, that ain't no lady. That's my wife. But so, I'm confused because this is the most unsexy voice I think I've ever heard in my life. Okay, stay there, Lulu. 0330 123 1215. Do you think Lulu has a sexy voice or not? The first 5 votes that go one way or t'other will decide. 0330 123 1215. We'll go straight to her. You don't mind us taking a vote on this, do you, Lulu?
I don't mind at all.
Good girl. Let's so 0330 123 1215. We're going to take calls straight to air. Do you think that Lulu has a sexy voice or not? Okay, we've got a call in. Let's take line 1. Line 1, sexy voice, yes or no?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much. That's 1. Line 2, sexy voice, yes or no?
Definitely, man. He sounds well fit, I would.
0330 123 1215. Line 1, sexy voice, yes or no?
Not at all.
Not at all. I guess it's 2-1 to you, Lulu, so far. Lulu?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try line 1. Line 1, is it a sexy voice, yes or no?
I would.
Okay, it's 3. I'm about to be proved wrong. It's 3-1. Let's try 5. Sexy, yes or no?
No.
Okay. What's that?
You're back in the game. 3-2. 3-2.
Okay. Let's try line 4. Sexy voice, yes or no? Hello, line 4? Okay, they're bottled. Lulu, would you like to pick a line between 1 and 6?
Oh, number 6.
Could you do it really sexy?
Number 6, please, Ian.
Yeah, but do it really sexy this time.
It is sexy.
Okay. Line 6, has he got a sexy voice, yes or no?
Yes, I think sexy.
Okay, that's 4-2. It's 4-2. Okay, we go. One more and you win. I don't know what she wins, but you win the chance for us all to think of you while we touch ourselves. Let's try... no, I've done it now. Line 1, sexy, yes or no? I think that counts as a no. 4-3. This is good music, this one, isn't it? I like this one. Yeah, it's a good one. Line 5, sexy, yes or no?
No, she's not sexy.
4-all.
This is the big one. This is the moment.
This is the decider, Lulu.
Lulu has to pick the line now.
Lulu, pick a line between 1 and 7, but do it in your really sexy voice. Really, in fact, Lulu, before you do that, really sell yourself. Come on, sell yourself.
What would you like me to say?
Say something sexy about breasts and bras.
Oh, I wear pink bras and pink thongs.
Pick a line.
And I like the number 3, please.
Okay.
I think we've lost now.
Line 3, sexy, yes or no?
Lulu, you can come to my bed any time.
Yes. Lulu, you've won. And do you know what you've won?
What have I won, Ian?
You've won Alan in Glasgow.
Oh, thank you so much.
Anytime you want him, baby, he's yours.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Now, I'll keep this short, 'cause I know I have a knack for going on a bit too much. Now, I'm James Stewart. I know. I've been dead for 12 years. But I'd just like to say that my favourite radio caller of all time is Rob Burnett. Now, I've heard a lot of wireless over the years. I was alive a long time. I've been dead. What's that, Alfred? Oh, you want to make another movie? Oh, I have to go. Alfred wants to make another movie or something.
Hi there, this is Ronnie Cannon. I just wanted to say thank you for watching my music video on YouTube. Thanks again.
New idea for the show. We all just come on air towards the end, furiously making shepherd's pie. See who can cook it first. It'll be great. Bye!
Hello, I'm Billy Idol, and I love listening to Iain Lee every Sunday night on Absolute Radio. Why don't you join me?
Ha ha ha, it's Mr. Evil. I found your answer phone, and right now I'm planning my wrestling moves on you. Ha ha ha.
Hi, Ian. I saw your little website the other day. You know what I thought of it? I thought it was balls!
My ding-a-ling, he wants to play with my ding-a-ling. Well, I'm Iain Lee. I get really upset when people text and say they don't like the show. Oh, I can't take it at all. I can't take it, Chuck. Oh, I get really upset. I can't really take it at all. I'm going to start crying now. Oh, my God.
In the run-up to any competition, Danny's trainer puts him on a strict diet.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 10 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 12 o'clock, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 2 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 4 o'clock, just before I train, I'll have fish and a rice cake. I'll train. I'll have me fish. I'll come home, have some more fish with a rice cake, and then have some fish before I go to bed. And then that's it for the day.
We got 3 more calls, Vicky, Alex and Millie, and then we'll play some Triple M calls straight to air. Thank you very much. Enjoy the Fun Boy 3. These beds are all right, some of these beds.
I like them.
I'm
I like them a
enjoying
lot.
this. I had a little sort through this morning. I'm going to try and find some more as well. We'll come up with some new bits and pieces. Vicky!
Hello.
You've been on already!
Yeah, but, look, other seconds helping you out.
Okay, yes, okay. So it's been proved now I have 30/30 vision. We proved that by looking at a bus.
Yeah.
So what else do you want?
Can I have a mode of transport, please?
Yeah, we're giving away modes of transport. Vicky, what do you want?
I want a tramulator.
A tramulator?
Mm-hmm. You things you walk on in the airport?
Oh! Well, the things you're meant to walk on, but some people don't walk on them.
I
They
know.
just stand on them.
Yeah.
And you think, no. This isn't for... You're meant to walk to get you there quicker. It's
Yeah.
not just for lazy fat people who can't be bothered to lift up their legs and move.
They've got a nice little bounce on them as well when you walk along them.
They've got good
They're
bounce.
And you get them in, supermarkets as well, and they go up. And you can
They're escalators, Vicky. We've seen those. But the escalator in Highgate was broken last week for 2 days in a row. And you could... the brain does a weird thing. I could see it was broken, I knew it was broken, and I stood... And I started walking down it, but it still kind of threw me a little bit, because it was still... Physically threw me, I mean.
It always does it to me as well.
It was very strange. And do you know what? They always have signs by escalators that are broken saying, warning, broken escalator. But a broken escalator is
It's a
just
flight of stairs.
It's just stairs, isn't it? That's all it is. I know. I've got some of those in my own house. Oh, man. If I were like a multi-millionaire, I would have an escalator in my house. Wouldn't that be groovy,
brilliant. It'd
man?
be amazing.
Just an escalator in there would be fantastic.
Well, yeah. I don't want one in my house.
In parts of Japan and Hong Kong, they have the trambulators like on the pavements.
And so catering for a lazier and lazier world.
In the morning they go one way as everyone goes towards the city, and in the evening they come the other way as people come back out of the cities.
Well, they have little junctions where you can get out.
Oh yeah, it's not like 10 mile long.
It's not an express route.
You're taking the piss now, David, to be honest. You caused me to do a Category C swear word as well. It shows how upset I am by your attitude. Vicky, I believe you can cure my headache as well.
Well, it's a possibility that then I might know the cause of it.
Oh, okay,
Do
yes.
you either grind your teeth or have any dental problems?
No.
Do you clench your jaw?
No.
Because if you do...
Well, I don't.
But if you did...
But I don't know.
So that's the end of that conversation.
So don't say if you did, then... Well, because I don't, so it's...
it was a thought.
No, but I don't.
It was a thought.
Yeah, but it's the wrong one.
Yeah, but I was just trying to help.
No, but I don't.
But can I have a ticket, a golden ticket?
Do you want a golden ticket?
Yeah.
All right, Vicky, you've got a golden ticket. Well done. We have 2 more golden tickets to give away for the wrestling. So we got Gary from Croydon, Gary from Luton. Why am I speaking like I'm from Slough? Because I was in Slough the other day, that's why. Gary from... Hey, I've been in Slough, moving to my mum's house and stuff. She doesn't live in Slough, she lives outside of Slough. But I went back to the house that I used to live in up until the age of 12. And I sort of got out and looked at it, and I walked around the back to the park around the back of it. It was weird.
That's really weird you said that, because I've been sort of craving looking at my old house.
Go and do it.
Yeah.
Go and do it. It's the strangest
I might look a bit
thing.
weird just standing on the street
Well,
looking
I
at
did. I took a picture of it, and I did feel like a bit like a pervert. So I had to snake a picture.
That's what the Google Street Map's for,
Right.
but it doesn't go onto that road that I used to live on.
Well, do it.
Annoying.
Then I went round to the swings around the back, and it was just
Was it a head?
very strange. It was a head. Yes, it was. Alex.
Yo!
Yeah, Alex, you're Bum Rush the show!
Bum Rush the show, mofo.
Big up yourself!
Oh, Al. Listen, I've got a topic that is probably a little bit too late for tonight, but maybe next week.
OK, well, we've only got 28 minutes left of the show. There's only you and Millie, and then we're going to take calls straight to... Hang on a second, let me just... hang on, stay there. Sifu?
I do.
Give us a call in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Good lad.
Good.
Here we go.
Sifu's an old-timer like myself.
He's an old-timer, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good lad, Sifu. He's
Salute
one of my
to
favourites.
Sifu.
He's gone, I've cut him off. I haven't got that much respect for him that I'm going to let him stay on.
All right.
So, Alex?
The project is...
Yeah.
Is anywhere cooler to live than a yellow submarine?
When you think about it, it's actually quite a good topic.
Yeah.
Do you live anywhere cooler than a yellow submarine? I don't believe you. I think you're bananas.
Muswell Hill's quite cool.
No, but it isn't a yellow submarine.
You just hiccup then?
I've got hiccups. And what?
You're doing...
I've got hiccups. It's Sunday evening.
Come on now, what's your language?
I beg your pardon.
No, what's your language? That's
I
a
beg your
yellow
pardon.
card. You're
Ian,
careful.
I'm very sorry.
I know.
Never
I know it, well, you're a good lad. I'm sure that... don't worry. I don't think people heard it because we were laughing uproariously. But you're doing... You sound like you're doing the drunk acting they do on EastEnders that me and my girlfriend love taking the mickey out of, where they go, I've had a little bit to drink. It's drunk acting.
I've been on it since about 4, so...
Oh, Alex, you're a very naughty man. You're a very... No, we condone boozing. Oh, everyone go out and get boozed. Alex, listen, thank you very much for that. We're going to take Millie. Millie, don't be a potty mouth, will you? Oh, where are you?
Potty mouth.
No, there we go. Of course, you would. It's not within you to be a potty mouth. What can I do for you, Millie?
I would like a mode of transport.
What? Okay. Oh, by the way, next week's show. Everybody's going to phone in doing drunk acting. I've had a little bit to drink. Yes, Millie?
But I can't pick. I've got 3, so you might have to help.
Okay, then. What 3 have you got?
Okay, there's a tricycle.
Yes.
A sidecar for a motorbike.
Yes.
Or a tandem bicycle.
It's the sidecar.
Can you imagine being it with those special glasses on and a big hat?
Yeah, it's sidecars. That's the coolest thing. Can you still get sidecars? They can't be safe, can they?
Surely not.
Like the 2 fat ladies.
Yeah, exactly. There's always the worry that... What
do they call it? Riding in pillion or something?
No, pillion's a passenger on the back.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, if you ride pillion, you've got someone on the back. But, you're always worried that the bike's going to turn right and the sidecar's going to go straight down the hill. But, Millie, you own...
That would be scary.
It will be terrifying. You now own all the sidecars in the world.
Cool. And you know the famous person in your family thingy?
Yes.
Well, he's not particularly famous, but he's the most famous person in my family.
That's all that matters, yeah.
Yes, he's my uncle, and he's a producer for TV, and he did 1 series of DL and Pasco.
Oh, Millie, then he's famous enough for us. Edwin Collins, and then we'll take some calls straight away. Put your phones down for about 4 minutes. Just relax and enjoy the music. Thank you.
Absolute Radio. This is
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
It's sometime after 20 to 1 or thereabouts, which means it's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M, straight to air.
Sometimes this show's a joy to do, and sometimes this show gets in the way of me having fun. And you were about to tell me an excellent Russ Williams story, and the faders went up and we had to stop it. So
shame.
We'll never hear about Russ Williams and Lindsay Buckingham. The show tonight has been sponsored by Lindsay Buckingham. Hey, no technical mishaps, which means we've not needed this. So that's good stuff.
We've done all right,
See if John Osborne will have any technical mishaps. There's always this. If we needed it. Right, 0330 123 1215. Calls go straight to air. There's a 7-second delay. Don't swear, don't be libelous, you'll get cut off. You'll be banned for calling the station ever again. It's got a line 8. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Anna?
Yeah.
Can I say I have mode of transport?
What's your name, sir?
Murray from Scotland.
Marvin, Scotland.
Murray from Scotland.
Okay, that's okay. I've written Marvin now. Hang on. Murray. Yes, Murray, what do you want?
Zip wire.
A what? A zip wire? Oh, this
love
is...
it. That's it.
This is it. People are getting it now. We've got a Zeppelin and a zip wire. Marvin, it's yours. You own all the zip wires in the world. And if you see someone using it that you don't want to, for example, the new James Bond, you can say, "I Bond, off my zip wire."
Yeah?
Yeah, yes, you can. Well, he seems a little bit underwhelmed by that. I think he has his own plans for the zip wire industry. I've never been on a zip wire. Don't like heights.
I've done it a couple of times when I was a kid. Brilliant.
Oh yeah, but the kids ones don't count. Like in the
No, well, I haven't done it over the Amazon or something from.
That's what we're talking about here, for God's sake, son. Have you ever done a bungee jump?
Never. I don't think I could ever do a bungee jump.
Here's a fact, and excuse my language. Anyone who's ever done a bungee jump is a massive knob. Because it's just stupid.
I feel so relieved I didn't say yes there.
It's just what stupid thing to do. Why? What? Where's the fun in that?
It's just pure fear. And even when it's over, you're still hanging over some valley.
And it's awful. I read a thing once on the internet that a man did it and his left testicle went up inside his lung. That can happen. Google it. And just Google it. That's what he tried to do. He Googled it. Line 1, yes.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, nice work.
Thanks.
I've got a song. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So why'd you have to go? Am I there?
Slightly off pitch, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that it?
So why'd you have to go?
Still off pitch.
And turn your back on me.
It's Lindsay
You
Buckingham.
said you live forever on reality TV.
Yeah, okay. Yes, okay. Oh, and then I play Suicide is Painless. Hey, it was queued up. There's no joke in that. That was just the next thing that was queued up. There we go. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello?
Yeah, goodbye. No, you're too slow. Too slow. Come on, let's have a little bit quicker than that. Let's try line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Surprise!
What?
Me.
It's not that surprising.
Well, a surprise is a surprise.
Yeah?
I've got a coded message.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
Forgotten it now.
Okay, there we go. What lies in the shadow of the statue? There's my coded message.
Oh, yeah.
Line 9, you're on the wireless. Tip. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, my sweetie pie, yummy, yumkin. Yeah, my kitty pie, chicken pie.
Line 6.
Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me, I'll be gone in a day won't Thank you.
Yes, here we go. I think Cecilia... yes, I think Cecilia, who we spoke to earlier, is bonkers. She's emailed in again, forget Barry. Yes, I didn't like stuff you said, and I told you so, as is my right, and what you absolute say you want to hear. Maybe I didn't see the big picture. Apologies where necessary. Yes, you can afford to lose me a listener, but I just wanted to say, old peeps shouldn't be discarded. And if anybody knows what that means, well done you. Ho-ho! I'm having fun tonight. I'm going to download the podcast, goddammit. Line 6.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
How you going?
Yeah, good.
Can I just take a mode of transport?
What's your name, my friend?
It's Danny.
Danny, what do you want?
Trolley bus.
A what?
A trolley bus.
But they're from the olden days.
Yeah, but it's still a mode of transport.
Fella,
and it's a really funny name.
Fella, you've got it, my friend. You own the trolley buses. Oh, by the way, I'm doing another radio show this week from my spare room.
Oh, are you? What? When?
I'm probably not allowed to say that it's on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Go to iainlee.com to listen. It's only Ben Jones we're clashing with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't matter then, does it? He'll be all right.
I think he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing another movie club, maybe this week, but more than likely next week. So there will be one coming soon.
Okay.
We will finally talk about the...
What is it? Bad Boys 2, is it?
It's Bad Boys 1.
Oh, Bad Boys 1.
But I'm going to insist that... I think we seem to be alternating who chooses. I'm going to say that the next film is going to be JCVD. Because it's a cracking film. That
he'll be up for that. He likes action.
That's a good film. Not really any action in it, though. It's quite slow.
Yeah. Do you mean his brain has to do some work?
Yes, he'd have to think.
He won't like that.
How is Ben? Is he all right?
I think he's
I think he's in a strop with me.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
Have you had a bit of a falling out?
Just because he muffed up the last...
I know, I can feel the tension in the air between the two of you, actually.
He cancelled it, and yes, his email went to my trash and that's suspicious because no other emails go to my Google trash. None of them do. Except
and you played your hand early though when you walked in, and I said, "Oh, has he not called you?"
Yeah.
And you swore, and there was profanities.
But do you notice? I walked in and I turned.
And you turned
back,
right on your heel. It was like
straight back out.
Some sort of catwalk
straight
appearance,
back out.
a cameo for the day.
I was furious.
You
furious
were
with
actually.
Him. Little munchkin. So, yes, we will record one this week, possibly more than likely next week, and there will be tension in the air, but genuine tension, because he's an idiot.
Maybe you could warm up for the wrestling by sort of kicking him around a bit.
I need to keep on his good side a little bit, because he's going to be doing the commentary for the wrestling.
Oh, of course, yeah.
He'll be a brilliant commentator. I mean, he's a terrible DJ, but as a
Actually, you went into your own mode there. You didn't realise you were on the radio when you said that.
For a second. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'd like to take a mode of transport, please.
OK, what's your name?
Rick.
Amric?
No, I'm just Rick.
OK, well done. It didn't take you long to make that up. Yes, go on.
I'd like to take a sledge, please.
A sledge. OK, you've got it.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome, yes. Who'd have thought that would
have... making an appearance every 3 years.
Yeah. Who'd have thought that would have taken off as the topic of du jour?
I know.
A little one that I threw away and...
I thought the celebrity in the family might work, but it hasn't.
No. But they were good, though. We started off with
we did all right.
Wings. Dad was Paul McCartney or something, I don't know. Line 2, yes.
Hi, my name's Beth. Can I have pogo stick?
Oh.
All right.
Well, Beth, can I ask how old you are?
I'm 18.
18. I do like the name Beth. I think Beth is due for a resurgence as a name of choice. Beth, the pogo stick is yours. I will type these up and get these up on the website, hopefully at some point this week.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Beth. Take care.
Bye.
There we go. Nice. It's a nice
That's
name,
almost
Beth.
a topic in itself at some point. What names do we need to bring back?
Well, it's next week's show. So hang on, next week's show. I'm writing this down on a bit of paper. I will keep this paper.
What names need to return?
Names return. I'm going to write names return, and we won't remember what that means. So if someone could email us tomorrow, next week at the start of the show, and you remember last week it was the Chris debate when Chris from West Wickham, did he say Cliff or did he say Chris?
Yeah, no one answered that.
No, they did. I had 8 emails. 4 of them said he said Cliff. 4 of them said he said Chris. So we're none the wiser. And everyone's pretending to be drunk next week. Okay, brilliant. I'm loving these new beds. I'll be bored of them, but soon. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'd like to claim my mode of transport, please.
OK, what's your name?
It's Mark, spelled with a C.
Mark, spelled with a C. Oh, aren't you trendy? What would you like, Mark?
Could I have the awkward shuffle that comes shortly after being caught having shepherd's pie?
So childish.
You're a very naughty man, Mark, aren't you?
No, not really.
You've got the awkward... If your mum could see you, she'd say that. You've got the awkward shuffle, sir. Well done. Well done indeed. Here he is. Line 10. Oh, hang on. Sifu!
How you doing?
Hey, fella, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
You sound a little bit miffed that maybe I asked you to call back.
No, don't be worried, man. I'm humble, and I'm regular folk.
Hang on. He said folk, don't worry. Line 5, quickly, get out of the way. Thank you. So, Yeah. No, it was Midge, but close. Anyway, Sifu, yes.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, fan. Good
got some
fan.
competition
Man.
tonight, man.
Good man.
Have you seen what's on Channel 5 tonight? Boy,
Go on, what is it?
Mr. Fury.
Oh, really? No way, Bruce Lee.
I've had an overload tonight.
Oh, they're showing another one in the week as well, I think, aren't they? I know they're showing a couple of rubbish Jackie Chan ones, but Fist of Fury.
It's been an overload tonight. I had a Nando's. I come back, and then it was either, you know, my lady friend was around.
And she's a good-looking lady. We've seen the picture. Yes.
I'm getting married next weekend. Yeah. Anyway, it was either Fist of Fury or yourself.
Hang on a minute. You're getting married next weekend?
You just dropped that in.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What to this lady?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Well, say it after. She, you know what I mean?
She's not turned up yet.
She doesn't know that you're getting married. I see. It's like that.
She does.
It's what I believe they call a rohypnol wedding.
That, to be fair, that is my favourite dog.
Yeah. So, steady. So, are you going away anywhere for honeymoon?
Yes, Hawaii.
Oh, dirty boy.
Because she's like half Cantonese, half Hawaiian.
Oh man, you're ticking. On the wedding night, you'll be ticking every box.
What, Sam?
So, and are you going straight away?
What do you say?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm being rude about your fiancé. Are you going straight away?
Oh, we're getting married in Hong Kong.
Oh, crikey. So you can't come to the wrestling then?
When's the wrestling?
Tuesday the 28th of April.
Nah, I can't, sorry.
He's so not bothered now. He's
Not
marrying
for
a
it.
beautiful half Cantonese, half Hawaiian girl. Couldn't give us stuff. Give us
Next
stuff.
time, what about, like about 2? She could be a ring girl.
Oh, yeah, yes, I was looking for a ring girl.
Yeah, she will do it. She'll have no choice.
Okay, well, good. Well, Steve, have a lovely wedding.
Oh, well, what about, the best mode of transportation?
Well, we're giving them away. What would you like?
Have you ever seen the movie Teen Wolf?
Yeah. Not for a long, long time.
You know when Teen Wolf was on top of like that 18 truck?
The van, when it's
and it's
driving.
kind of surfing.
He's doing the handstand and then surfing, yeah?
How cool is that?
Yeah, but that's so hang on, but you have been watching Fist of Fury and not listening at all, haven't you? So which
I just dipped in on the end. Come on, Ian, please don't compare yourself to Bruce Lee.
He wants the Teen Wolf van. That's his mode of transport, the Teen Wolf van.
All right, Sifu, I will bow. I will take second place to Lord Bruce of Lee himself, Sifu.
Grandmaster Lee, I think we'll call him.
Okay, good lad. Anything else?
I might go back in a bit, but for the time being, I'm quite happy. But feel free to wish me well.
That would be good of you, Ian.
I shan't, Sifu, but you know the thought is always there. We've only got 2 minutes left of phone calls. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got that. Again, it's accidental, but I think the people are finding a little bit boozy, a little bit loose-lipped. There's a couple here I think we can trust. Let's try. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I can't think of anybody else. When I think about you, I touch my...
Okay, yes, no, it's, let's try, 7, let's line 7, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, stranger.
It's the merchant.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good, man, I'm good.
I have 2 things.
Yes?
One, I have a famous member in my family.
Yes, who would that be?
His name is Avin Shah.
Oh, Avin Shah?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And also the second thing, I would like a modus of transportation.
Let's put down the merchant. Yes, merchant, what would you like?
I would like an old Soviet army tank.
So, but you own all of them?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye. Do you want to make sure they've got a red star on the side?
I don't mind whether it has a golden moon or a red star.
Okay, we've got time for...
As long as it's a Soviet tank.
There's you got 10 seconds, line 1, away you go.
Ian.
Well, you're using up your time.
Yeah,
and it's used up. There we go. Fantastic. Right, that's it. Davis, thank you very much. See you
Thank
next
you very
week.
much, Ian.
Ta-ta. Eloise, who's gone. Ta. Thank you to all the listeners and the callers. And indeed, I don't know why I'm saying that. It's all a bit naff, isn't it? John Osborne coming up next. Thank you. Good night.